All right, what's going on? It's 80 degrees in this room. I'm wearing a hoodie, so you know what that means. Still sick. We have no Jedi. I don't think we have a Pete, and I don't think we have a JJ. But we got a new crew that's going to run through. If you can see a lot of them, it might have a lot to do with maybe first appearances, and maybe we looked at an auction. We talked about it. Wayseeker did a while back. So we actually looked at some of the results, and some of them are pretty interesting. Dom's freaking out. Darth Lopez was freaking out. Of course, I'm not freaking out, but whatever. I mean, it was pretty cool. So we cut some stuff like that together. We've also got Wayseeker's favorite book. We'll have that being reviewed today.
If Marco has one bad thing to say about that, I'm flipping a table. Such a good comic.
There's going to be a bunch of tables being flipped then, I guess. And then after that, we're going to talk, like I said, we're going to talk about first appearance variant thing, which I don't know. We'll review Bad Batch. Obviously, we got some news to get through. And then if we have time in the end, we're going to cover Dom's, will he buy this for Valentine's Day or will he not? So we will see if we can squeeze all of that in. Let's see who's in the chat. Say hello to everybody. Someday you all will surprise us and start early. Saying hi for the algorithm. Maybe. I mean, we're here. We're just BS in the back. I'm just here for. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Wookie. Yeah, by the way, thanks for the sub, Ed. Wookie Father, thanks for the sub. Or Wookie Fanatic, sorry. I'm just here for Marco's review of Santa Staros. And what is that? Fireworks. 5
stars. 5 fireworks. That's
not 5 stars. That's not a star. That's just fire. He might be saying there's fireworks going off because it's so bad.
That's the New Year's Eve thing when you put in the on the text and you press on it, it goes.
Oh, is that what? Fireworks. Yes, blowing up. There you go. Thank you, Dom. So, yeah, definitely not 5 stars. Ruben, you gotta get some time off to come back on. It'd be nice to have you back on. But
my favorite Sith.
We were all talking about that. Everybody works really hard except for one person in this room. I'm not gonna say who that is. All right. Next up, AOA. Thank you for all the memberships, bud. And thank you for all the reminding everybody that we have all these very fine. What are these things called? Emojis? Nice. Eric, why do the emojis that we put out there not show up in this? Because to us it doesn't.
I don't get it.
Yeah, it's so weird. All right. Eric, peace. What's up, Eric? Yeah. There you go. Everybody giving him mistakes. John, what up, everyone? You did. You do. Very good. I got a lot of questions too. Okay, what is BK? What are we doing now? Please, who gave BK a membership? AOA. I'll take back everything I said. I'm here for Marco to admit he ordered $1,000 worth of food from Grubhub and blamed it on a 6-year-old in Michigan. That's a funny story. That I exactly thought the same thing. I was like, that dad was just high as shit and ordered that, and he didn't want to get in trouble with his wife. That's what happened, right? One me, but I was like, damn. I heard that. I was like, damn. All right. For those people that don't know, somewhere in Michigan, some 6-year-old apparently ordered $1,000 worth of Grubhub. I do not order stuff from Grubhub because it's over.
Grubhub.
Really?
That's funny.
Yeah, but you always have to live delivery. Where you live at, it's different. Now here, people are laughing. That is actually pretty good. Give it to them. It's gonna be a little different. Oh well, no, I'm not the only person.
Ring the bell.
Good job, BK. Early and often. That's great. Happy Sunday, all. Joe, good to see you. What do you got? Tarkin with veneers in. That's probably one of my favorite. Like it. Pete's not here. I'm leaving. Also, Willy Wonka said good night, sir. Good job. My bargain comic. Thank you very much for that. All right. He will. I'll save you all some time. Okay. Who are we saving time? I don't know what's up, everyone. And then he said he will. I'll save you all some time. I don't know what this is. But either way, let's get into news, Wayseeker.
All right. This was not the best week for Star Wars news. We had to pull some crazy stuff, but
it has been a stretch.
The biggest news of the week was the fact that Vision Season 2 is coming on and arriving on May 4th. If JJ hops on later, I don't think he will, but if he does, we'll talk about this a little bit more because JJ knows all these studios. I know Aardman because they did Wallace and Gromit, and Wallace and Gromit's, I don't know, great kid stuff. So, yeah. So I'm excited for that one, but what will be different from Vision Season 2 is it's not going to be the same animation style. It's very few. I think only one is coming from Japan. So it's mostly going to be stuff from the West. And so I put the titles here. The Aardman one is I Am Your Mother, so it has to be a play off of Darth Vader. Yeah. So that'll be fascinating. But I don't know. I don't know many of these studios. I don't really watch any animation other than Star Wars, so that's not really my specialty. But
oh wow.
Which one do you think is going to be the standout, like the Ronin and the Ninth Jedi from last?
I think the Pit.
The Pit.
And what will the Pit be about? Because that one is actually done by Lucasfilm, so that one's fascinating to me.
And can the Pit be the Sarlacc Pit?
It could be. That was my first.
It could also be the fighting pits.
Yes.
Which either way I'm good with. I actually don't. No, I don't want the Sarlacc pit, to be honest with you. What are we gonna do in the Sarlacc pits that's new?
I don't know. Yep.
I don't know.
The one I'm looking forward to is the Spy Dancer, which kind of reminds me. I can't think of the Netherlands spy who was the double spy that got killed in World War II.
But the Bandits of Golak might be nice. It might be cool.
Could be a play on that historical story.
Yeah, look, I didn't have a problem with any of the old Vision stuff. I'm probably not going to have it. Oh my God, it could be a pit droid. Oh, John's right. It could be terrible.
It could be.
So anyway, that's the titles. That was the biggest news of the week. We'll be all dropping on May the 4th. So yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Probably Journey to the Darkness. That's the one I'm most excited with.
A new individual, not new to Star Wars, but new to Mando. Joseph Shirley will be scoring Mando season 3. Joseph did the scoring for Book of Boba Fett. So
surely you're kidding me.
Nope.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all right. The music for Book of Boba Fett was good. I liked it.
No,
I don't remember any of it, to be honest.
Yeah,
I don't think it was bad or good. It wasn't memorable.
Right. Agree.
Basically, you're supposed to say, and don't call me Shirley. Nope, don't call me Shirley.
So I don't think this is good news, but maybe I'm wrong. So like Andor
who cares?
Was amazing.
Who cares? I mean, it doesn't matter. What do you mean good news? It's not bad news.
Here we go.
Here's your news. So we found out this week that the House of Dragons Charmaine the Great is a writer and co-executive producer of The Acolyte. And I guess she did episode 5 and 8 maybe of House of Dragon, wrote those and directed those. So, or it was a co-executive producer. So I don't know. I didn't watch House of Dragon. I don't have HBO stuff. So
I watched House of Dragon. I thought it was good.
Yeah, episode 8.
You liked it? This, I guess, is good news.
I guess. I mean, who knows?
She also was involved in The 100. So way back in the day, that CW show. That one wasn't good. So, yeah. Anyway, we got some Acolyte news. So that's what's going on there. This one is taken with a grain of salt. So somebody asked Liam Neeson if he will ever return to the Star Wars universe, and he said no. He's done. He said too much going on. He also said
really too many crappy takes.
He also said I will never do TV again, and I have no interest in animation in the last year. And he did the Obi-Wan show. He had a cameo, and he was also involved in Tales of the Jedi. So I think whatever he says, usually the opposite comes true.
Oh, next year, I think the end, April when Celebration comes, we'll find out there'll be a Qui-Gon Jinn series. Don't worry about it.
I don't know whether I'm just saying, like, he'll do whatever he wants for money. Like this, of course, he's done some really crappy roles lately.
Yeah, so that's what I said. Thank you for clarifying. Go ahead.
Come on, he had the best role in Ted. Remember when he was buying the cereal? His tricks are for kids. When I get in trouble, anybody follow?
Yeah, so I don't buy anything he says. So the fact that he says no makes me actually think there's a greater likelihood it's actually showing up.
Well, if look, we all know that there's still a possibility for Obi-Wan season 2. As much as
a strong possibility of it.
Strong possibility.
Yeah, there is.
It would be a big part of it if there is, because you need him as a mentor of Obi-Wan to guide him. So
you just said rewind the tape to before Obi-Wan when you told us he was going to show up in it, and he did. I mean,
he did.
You know,
technically,
kind of. His voice showed up in it. He didn't. No, you said he was going to be there doing. No.
But he did. The
That
Force
doesn't count.
Yes,
Huh?
it does count. He was in it.
Yeah.
No, his voice was in it, dude. That doesn't
He
count.
has silhouette.
No, because we asked you, is he going to actually show up? And you said yes.
Yes.
And you
he
said at
did.
very least he's going to show up. We said
got
not
it.
his voice. We said not a Force Ghost. We said he's going to show up. And you said, at first you said yes. And you said, well, maybe he's going to come in as a Force Ghost.
But you see, but at least I knew he came in.
Yeah. I agree, Dom. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good call.
So
What are you talking about? It's the exact opposite of what you said.
He was there last episode. He was
No, he
there.
wasn't there.
He showed up anyway. If it does happen, it's a good possibility. It could
Jesus
be,
Christ.
it makes
Oh
sense.
my God.
yeah, I agree. I agree that
I definitely you can't win a Vegas bet on what you're saying there is all I'm saying. Like that's not how that works.
there you
I
go,
got
Dom.
those. I
This
got
one
them.
is for you.
I got them. I have that coming. The
Nice.
Boba Fett shirt. And go figure, I bought a shirt, thinking the other shirt that I thought I bought it. I didn't realize it was for kids. And I got it. I'm like, this is not an extra large. It's a youth extra large.
What, the N1 Starfighter?
Yeah, the other Boba Fett shirt that they had. I actually have it in the room. I got it. Yes, it came. I thought it was like, oh, this is an awesome shirt. I'm gonna wear this week.
Is it cool? It's cool?
Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry.
Oh no, it's all
Go
right.
get
It's
it.
all right.
Go
We'll
get
get it.
Let
We'll
him
keep
get a
going.
shirt, Marco. Jeez.
We'll keep
They
going.
had a lot of new stuff that came out at Disney. They had a lot of new fig pens that went only at the Disney parks as well. So I think they came out with like mystery packed fig pens, which that seems really crazy for Disney parks. But there's 12 of them, and you get 2 randomly in a box. So
Awesome.
that's really, unfortunate. So if you
Wait.
at Disney and you want one of these, they have these shirts, they have some fig pens, whatever else coming on. So let's see it. What shirt you got there?
So I bought it thinking it was a freaking an adult size.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's a different shirt
Yeah.
than one I put
It's
up there,
for
right?
kids only.
Yeah, but go back to the
Yeah. Okay.
okay. But this one right here is only sold
No.
at park.
Yeah, I know I have that. I bought it. That's coming
You
soon.
got that one too?
Yeah, I bought that one. But I thought this was an adult size. I like the way this one looks.
Maybe we should. That's what you should do. You should get Lopez instead of wasting everybody's time on IG. You can go move next to a Disney park, and then you can pre-order these shirts and then walk in them. And if you can buy them, then you can sell them for an exorbitant amount and actually really make some money.
You
I
want
got
to
some
go
more
there?
Boba
I thought we weren't going there.
It's good about Boba Fett shirts. I have 3 of them coming. I have 3 new
I
ones.
made a whopping after taxes. I made a whopping negative $36. So yay! Mark Hamill, what do we got?
Mark Hamill is selling signed Star Wars posters to raise funds for Ukraine. And so these will be going on sale this week. I have no idea how much they will start, but it's going to be an auction. I think it's going to be like a 7-day auction.
Hold on. BK hit it. That's a Pete size shirt.
Ring the bell.
Damn.
Good
BK's
job.
2 for 2 today, bro. All
You should
right.
always get the bell, man. My opinion.
So
That's
Mark
why you're
Hamill,
not running shows, because you don't
if
have
you want to
good
get
opinions.
some signed Star Wars posters and you want to donate to the war in Ukraine, you can do 2 things at once. And
Do we know what the posters are going to be? Are they're just some generic thing?
I think they're just generic.
Do you think he
posters.
cleared this with the Disney, or do you think he just like, hey, I'm gonna make a bunch of posters, watch him not? Because you can't say anything, right?
You can't. No,
You can't say anything about this. You can just do, like, I mean, this guy has really made a career of fucking doing nothing, right? Like, I mean, I get it. He did the Joker voice, but realistically, like, he wasn't the best actor. He had to be helped pretty.
man. It's Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker, bro.
Do you know the story of it? Lopez, like, he had to
I
be
don't-
dragged along. He had to be taught line for line. He didn't really know what he was doing. They had to do the most editing cuts on his stuff. He's
Come
lived
on.
up to that.
He did.
That's
no.
truth. That's the truth. That's
I
the truth.
know, but Corvette Summer was a good movie.
He was in that. Oh man. So what was
I mean,
that?
I've never eaten dog shit, but if somebody told me it was good food, I ain't trying it either, dude. All right.
And he was in he goes, what do you do in the shadows? He was funny in that.
Yes, he was as the vampire.
Yes, he was, yeah.
God, man. Natural.
We got the auction coming up a little bit, John. We're gonna cover it in toys.
No. Where's the auction for these? I don't know.
No.
He hadn't figured that out yet. He said he was going to figure it out this week and put them up.
Yeah.
So I guess he's going to use.
Dwayne
them.
Scott, thanks for the sub.
Yeah.
Dropping in the call classic. Get the fuck out of here.
So we don't know where the auction's going to be, but maybe next week it'll be going on, and we'll share where the auction is and what the posters look like. So
AOA, that's what I'm saying. You got to tip your cap to the Joker. Like that Joker thing's fine. You got to tip your cap to.
Well, you
that.
know what? And now he might not be coming back as Joker because of Kevin Conroy. Passed away. He said that he goes. It doesn't make sense for him to do that because they were a team. So it kind of sucks too.
It's time for him to move on from that. That's fine. He was great.
He doesn't have anything to move on to.
I mean, he doesn't
I'm
need
just
to.
saying that
Luke Skywalker,
he can
bro.
retire. He can do this. He can do whatever he
He's
wants.
always have side.
He's got more
side
money than we
posters.
know what to do with.
Does he?
Posters for Ukraine.
Probably. I'm
Does
sure his
he?
royalties. I'm sure his royalties
Yeah.
from all this Star Wars stuff is still ridiculously high.
Too bad Ryan Johnson ruined his character, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
From what royalties? I don't think what's his name was handing out royalties like that. Anyways, go ahead. Keep going.
All right. So this one I find interesting. The Star Wars: The High Republic Adventures are coming out.
Hey, come on, Joe got it. These
It
two
was.
guys get together. Hold on, these guys get together. Wookiee Fanatic goes, Corvette Summer was a good movie, ? And Joe comes back with, it was a movie.
Ring the bell.
Hey, man, that's pretty good stuff. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Chap's killing it today. Go ahead.
All right. So one of the interesting trade paperbacks that was announced this week was the High
Good point.
Republic
I'm glad you're bringing this
Adventures,
up.
which is the complete Phase 1 trade paperback. I don't know if it's going to be only 1 through 13 or if it's going to have, they haven't said if it's going to have the annual and the bake off. But the big news for this one is because IDW went out of, lost the license for Star Wars, the third trade paperback for Star Wars Adventures was never released in the United States. And so a lot of people were not able to complete their run for the trade paperbacks. And we're actually, the only one available was from the UK in English was through Panini. And so people were paying $40 to $60 on eBay for that third trade paperback.
Yeah.
Getting it from Panini. And then they're mad because it was a different size. They're bigger than the other ones. And because people who collect trade paperbacks want them all to look nice on a shelf, they had to go back to Panini and buy 1 and 2 from Panini because that was the only way it looked good on a shelf. And they were paying like $100, $120 just to get those trade paperbacks because the third one never came out in the United States.
Do we know if Penguin's going to be distributing this? Because I know that Dark Horse is moving away from Diamond. So
I saw this on Penguin.
yeah,
So-
okay, so that's where it is. It's
Yeah.
that's we're gonna hit something about. That's interesting because we're gonna hit something up later about this too, which is
These books are still on shelves though.
The third one never
third
came
one is-
out.
No, not
though.
the trade paperbacks, but the single issues.
Sure, but people don't. Most Star Wars fans don't collect comics; they collect trade
Yeah.
paperbacks.
yeah,
They just
facts, 100% facts.
Yep.
They do it for the reading.
they want to read it.
And plus the
So
book is
people
like a
who
novel.
want this, who haven't been able to get it, this is a big deal.
Yeah, Dom's the minority in Reuben. The majority of the people buy this stuff. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Was that all you had? You raised your hand like it was school.
yeah, I thought you were going to say something else.
No, I'm just
blowing your mind. All right, cool. All right, next up.
Yeah. We got some synopsis for the final 2 High Republic book were announced this week. We got Quest for the Planet X, which is coming out in April.
I think she's gonna do a good job. I like her. It's perfect.
Yeah,
she
Tessa's-
creates a good style for this. Tessa's good.
Yep. And so what we know here is the 2 of the Republic's most powerful prospecting families are going to have a contest. So that's going to be the Grafs and the Santecas, right? That's who it's got to be from what's going on.
Hey, Marv.
And so they're getting the Pathfinder team from the earlier kids' books going to be joining in hopes of finding the legendary Planet X. And so and while they're on this journey, they're going to meet the Path of the Open Hand, which both Marco and myself have said Planet X is going to be the Leveler's home planet,
Yeah.
right? We're pretty sure
Agreed.
about that.
Well, yeah, I mean, like yes, pretty like 99.
And now we know 100% because we got I'm going to go follow us up with the synopsis for the next book.
synopsis. Okay, yeah. Okay,
So we got Path of Vengeance's synopsis was also revealed this week. And so this one's the last book that's coming out, I think sometime in May. And it says Marta's going to be going to Planet X. Why? Because she's searching for more of the mysterious creatures to use against the Jedi. So right here, we're proving our point that we've been saying that she's going after the Levelers.
right. So do you feel more comfortable with the description of these that when we were discussing about the Great Leveler? You know what I mean?
No,
Yeah.
I don't have I want to know the Great Leveler is the one that is in the ice. So until I see,
Oh, you're gonna wait till okay.
I'm gonna wait to see the one that's in the ice. I think it's 95% likely. But
No,
I want to
this
see it.
okay. I'll do it after news. I'll tell you after news, Sticks. All right, go ahead.
And but then we also know here that the Herald's not dying, so we kind of were worried about what's going to happen with the Herald. We see here that Yana and the Herald are still teaming up in this book, so the Herald's going to be around, and these cousins are going in opposite directions completely.
What do you think they're going to cut his neck, or do you think they're going to throw him off a cliff?
They got to cut his neck.
And cut his neck, right?
Yeah.
Are they going to cut off his tentacles first?
He already has them cut off, kind of.
Kind of. He still got some there. Yeah.
They already shortened. He purposefully shortened them. I don't know.
Yeah. What if they cut one off and then strangle him with it? That's a possibility too. They do not like him. Well, I don't like him that much either. But all right.
So you got those. That's cool. E.K. Johnson. I wish Jedi was here.
Oh.
She posted this on Instagram on Friday.
I love her. Yeah.
I love her too, but her last book was really bad.
I don't think that was part of her fault. I think she was pitched. I don't think it was as bad as you make it out to be, for one.
No, the Padme book with Sabe and the last one with
yes. Once again, I don't think it was that bad. I think it was part. I don't think it was that you. Yeah. I mean, anyway. You blow my mind with what you like and what you dislike. It just blows my mind sometimes because I'm like, well, you don't like that genre, but then you'll go Goo for Gaga for daytime soap opera shit. So I don't get it. Go ahead, keep going, please.
So anyway, going. She said, "Anyone have?"
We're gonna get to comic review soon. Go
Anyone
ahead.
have plans on Monday, say around noon Eastern? I have some news. It's got to be a book announcement, right? For Star Wars.
Yeah. No, the Handmaiden comic series. Jedi will go crazy.
It cannot be Charlie's Angels. She's not taking over the Charlie's Angels.
No,
so,
is it? No. Isn't that a bunch of Star Wars stuff in her closet?
That's all her closet. Yeah, that's her closet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Isn't this part of her thing? That's a tweet, right?
That was her Instagram post. She posted.
Yeah, and she posts, "Hey, around noon, I got something to say," and showed a bunch of Star Wars stuff. If it's anything but a Star Wars novel. Anything but a Star Wars novel.
It's got to be. So who's it going to be?
Maybe they'll let her. Oh fuck! I hope they don't do this, but maybe they'll let her go back after Ahsoka.
I can't think they will after.
I can't believe it. I can't believe she'd want to, but Timothy. There's that whole hey Timothy. Remember when that war wasn't? Dude, Lucas thought that fucking war was over. Who's the guy that wrote Dark Empire? Who was the guy that wrote Dark Empire? He thought that war was over.
What's his name?
Timothy said, "This shit ain't over, bro. It ain't over." And we know who won that one. And hey, Johnson, she got that gangster in her. It ain't over. That's not over.
She handled the Ahsoka thing very diplomatically, and I think that
Timothy started handling it that way too. Let me tell you something. You better watch out. They don't play, dude.
So I'm gonna say I think it's one of three people. We'll see if I'm right. I think it's either Hera, Sabine, or Mon Mothma.
Way Secret. Good job, man.
They already did Hera, kind of.
There's still a lot they could do.
Well, I like that.
I think Mon Mothma might. I think they have a lot for her. It could be her.
Yeah, it's good.
It could be her.
Way Secret. Good job, man.
She'd write it good, but I don't think I give a shit. I mean, really, anybody really give a shit about Mon Mothma?
Yeah.
I mean, he's all hell on there, man.
I wouldn't read it. I'd watch you guys' review, but I mean, she did set up the rebellion. Why not? She's in Andor. Season 1.
You can find out.
You know what I'm looking for right now because you do. Say one more thing, Darth. One more thing.
See, there you go.
You got to put some tomatoes on that. she was in Andor. Rebellion, what? So what does that mean? Though we saw that though.
She helped set up the rebellion. Why couldn't we get more?
I would be interested to see what happens in the Mando era with her as setting up.
Max Rebo.
Max Rebo. Dobbs at Max Rebo. Okay, let's get it. I mean,
It's got to be a woman. She's only writing women's stories.
Mon Mothma. I really think it's her.
Thank you.
That I think
that's going to be. And you're not, but you two don't read the novels. I'm telling you, as a guy that reads them all.
That's why we
No,
watch
hold on. That's not something I really want to read. That's really not.
But you're obligated to.
And this is one. And unlike Wayseeker, this is one of my top 5 that writes Star Wars books. And I don't want to have her writing it. I would love her to do Hera. I think if she does Hera, even if she does Sabine, I don't know if I want her to do Sabine. She did such a good job with it. Well, maybe she did such a good job with that Ahsoka thing that, like, to be honest with you, it would be so good. The problem that I have with her doing Sabine is it would be so good that little Dave in his little cowboy hat would be so upset that he would just wreck whatever novel she wrote. I mean, right? Am I wrong?
Totally possible. Yeah.
Am I wrong? I don't think she's touching Sabine.
You're right.
I don't think it's going to be Sabine.
I mean, I would love her to do it, but like Dave would have to acknowledge that he screwed her. Like he would have to be like, I'm not going to screw her. Dom, I'm telling you, like that. Like what are you waving around, Dom?
You can't call him Dave. I got an email the other day. You got to call him Filoni. You can't call him Dave anymore because you bashed him too much.
I can call him Little Dave. Okay, Little Dave. So the problem with Little, but is that if Dave really is what he said, like, oh, I understand I screwed up, I shouldn't be doing that anymore. Cool, let her write Sabine. Because to be honest with you, out of those 3, her Sabine story would probably be the best Sabine story we would ever get. It would.
Yeah, but the reason why I think it's not Sabine, because I know Sabine is coming. They already have plans for her, so I don't think they're gonna put Sabine out there.
They got plans for Hera too.
They have plans for Thrawn.
Everybody, but
they have plans for Thrawn. Timothy still came out and said, "I'll put out 6, and I'm going to give you 9." You know what I mean? So, like, what are we talking about here? But I'm with you both kind of down what you're saying in that. Mo, you're not. Dave can't touch that, so you're going to give her a safe project coming up here, something that he can't mess with because he did her wrong on that. Like flat out, he did her wrong on that. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm excited. We'll see what it is tomorrow. Jedi Survivor news came out this week. It's delayed 6 weeks till April 28th. I haven't seen anybody really upset about this. Just short.
I think they kind of knew it. I think people kind of knew it. Is it kind of
Hey, real quickly, if you guys just want to buy, if you have Xboxes, you didn't want to do the download thing, go check out your targets right now. I just found a copy of the original Jedi Fallen Order for $8, brand new. So make sure you're checking out your targets. They're selling a lot of those cheap.
Nice. Yeah,
a lot of deals out there.
So more Survivor news. This one's good news to me. They're adding fast travel and rideable creatures. I mean, I think the one bad part about Jedi Survivor was how long it took to go back to the levels that you've already played before and find all this stuff later in the game. It was kind of a waste of, 5 or 6 hours of the gameplay. And so now they're doing the fast travel and rideable creatures, which should really change that aspect of the game. So I think this is a good addition. So I'm happy to see that. So yeah, can't wait.
Is it PS5 game only? Chat, you guys are doing great, by the way. I'm gonna give the belt to you all right in a minute.
I don't think it's PS5 only. No, I think it's PS5 or Xbox or PC.
Dude, the Max Rebo and Mon's husband jam session, and you gotta get it on DVD. Like,
no, they got a sign. Got a sign on one of the things. It said Max Rebo lives, so he lived again.
He does live. He's the man.
Yeah,
that's what happens when you got feet for hands. All right.
We got some. We got a Grogu Tamagotchi that's releasing with.
What's up, bro?
Remember these things when you were kids? These Tamagotchis that you could play with, like.
Not when I was a kid.
It's like the pets. My pets.
Little pets, right?
Little pet. Yeah.
So now you got to feed him. Yeah. You got to feed him like
frogs,
frog eggs, and some other stuff like that. And if you don't take care of your Grogu, the Dark Troopers are taking him away. So. I might get this for my kid. I don't know. It could be fun. I don't know. Maybe.
I guess goodbye, Grogu.
But kind of cool. Brings back the childhood.
Yeah.
You're way younger than me, Hallway Seeker.
What?
I just remember when little kids were going crazy over this. And I was like, wow, these kids are really going to be dumb when they grow up.
Jesus, Marco.
What?
That's this week in Star Wars.
Good job, Hallway Seeker.
Yeah, I never had one of those. I don't know.
I think I had one. I think my sister had a couple.
You can let yourself in, bro. Go ahead.
That was
Did you? Yeah.
I think growing up, we all had those different ones.
Really?
Yeah.
I never had. No.
They also had
Yeah.
Pac-Man too. I think Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man. They had made games like that. So.
No.
I guess they're popular again.
I saw some. They had a whole Star Wars line of them in the stores, and this is about 6 months ago, 8 months ago, maybe a year. While because I buy toys to sell too or whatever.
Yeah.
And these kids were looking at them. They're like, "Wow!" Look. I go, this is based off of. This is based off of like these little animal shit things that you had to these kids that were like, I'm saying kids, but they were like 20-year-olds. And they're like, "Huh? I never heard of these before." And I said, "Yeah, you like, I think it cries or some shit or like makes a noise and you got to feed it and you got to grow it."
What are you guys talking about?
Pete, thanks for coming in and blowing everybody's ears out,
Talking
dude.
about the Tamagotchis or whatever those toys were.
Pocket.
We got a
pocket
Groovy one
pets.
coming out this week.
It's called Pocket Pets, right?
Mm. And how did I blow your ears out? What did I
Your
do?
mic's all messed up, bro.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very loud and it's vibrating. Oh, there you go. It's vibrating a little bit.
So
Cool.
Does it
So that's
sound better
news.
Pew
Maybe.
pew.
I think it's better, Pete.
Okay. You know what it was? I think I turned it to angle it when I recorded my video game thing because I needed the sound, the mushroom sound. I was trying to pick it up from the computer. So
Yeah, electronic pit rock. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have got what the people came for, the people are waiting for. Apparently, the review of this book. Oh, good Lord.
It was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
Better than Vader. This would go in the top 5 of my list.
Can I ask you a question?
You're gonna
On your
ask me whether I say
days-
yes or no.
Do you know you must know these. Soap operas are still on, huh?
They are still on. I don't watch them.
You 100% watch that shit. You do. I know you do. See, that's why no one else would know that shit. You like this book. I know you like soap operas. Okay, same. All right, same. I got it.
shots fired.
Pew, pew, pew. Quick on. That's awesome. That's an awesome one. All right, a bunch of books. I will say this: there's a lot of pew pew pews and twink ping plings and schwa schwa schwas and boom bang bings in here. So that's kind of cool. She starts. Oh, this fucking start is so fucking stupid. She starts off. She's with the guy, and he's like, "Yeah, we're gonna fucking go and get all these pink cow things."
But she doesn't
She's
know.
yeah, I know she doesn't. I know, but like that's her job is to boost shit. She steals shit and sells it. And then she's like, "Oh fuck it, I'm not stealing this shit no more." And then they just had to keep. There's like 12. I erased the other panels. There's like 12 more pages on this. And he's like, "Well, what about if I give you a pink coat? What if I give you pink fur? What if I give you pink milk? What if I give you one as a pet? You love these things." It's like, holy shit, dude. Do you know? Like, this is not it, bro. Like, we get it. She doesn't want to go hunt little animals anymore. That was supposed to be the whole thing. Why did we need? Please explain to me, Wayseeker, why we needed 5 pages with, okay, then I'll give you pink milk and I'll give you pink fur.
It's just showing like she's in a rough place after the breakup with Afra. She's not recovered, and that's part of it.
So
She's
shit you
doing
could have
jobs
done in
she
2
doesn't wanna
panels.
do.
Shit you could have done in 2 panels. You took up 6 fucking pages. Good. Very good. Great comics.
It wasn't bad. It was fine.
It was not fine. There's nothing fine about it, dude. When they did the pink milk thing, I was just like, come on, bro. You did a whole page to say pink, try to pink milk joke. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, it wasn't
they
even
got green
funny.
and blue. Why not pink?
Yeah, why not?
Strawberry quick.
Then she, for some reason, can't get back into her fucking, like, her family's home
Well,
property.
she forgot the code.
She didn't forget it.
Yeah, she did. She forgot it.
They said that
They
they changed
changed
it.
it.
They probably
And
changed
she
it.
They
didn't
said
check her
change
it. They
voicemail.
changed
It's
it.
fine. And they wanted to show the
Yes,
droid.
hold on. Time out. In the first panel, the guy goes, "Hey, dude, I know you forgot the password. Do you want me to get you in there?" And she's like, "No, I'm fine." Then she's like, "Damn it, I can't get in. How did this happen?" Not to mention, in her emails, the code. But instead, they have her jumping over the wall, and then she's shooting her own defense system for her own fucking.
So
This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
do you think these droids, and this is my belief, I think Avon Staros made all these droids.
I think by this point, I was already exhausted with this fucking comic and how slow it was moving.
Avon, because remember how Avon was like big into droids and would change her droids in the books and like put all new specs on them. And so all of these are handmade droids. You can tell they're put together by pieces. I think
No,
they're
Chopper's
all-
back in there in the corner.
I think they're all made by Avon Staros from the High Republic era. That's my guess. So I think that's cool. I think it was a cool way to, if I'm right.
You won't say
back
that
to
the
Avon.
Grand Leveler is the one that right now is pretty much going there until he's frozen in the ice, but you're trying to somehow connect some stupid ass fucking droids in a useless section in a book to High Republic characters.
That's fine. It's fun. I like Avon Staros. I like the Vernestor kids books.
Pew 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 pew. Rat tat tat.
Come on.
So she's shooting her whole defense system down, which doesn't make any sense. None of this makes sense. Why'd you do
Because they're
this?
shooting up. They're shooting up.
Pew 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 pew.
Oh,
They just didn't order him, Marv. They like literally just didn't order him. So then Fat Grandma comes up, is like, "What's up? Why didn't you just use the code? Why are you hiding in a tree? Stop shooting my droids." She's like, "Fat Grandma, what's up?" She's like, "Your cousin's pregnant too." "Oh, cool. Why are you pregnant?" "Oh, it's a big secret. We can't tell you. Let's go eat. Just wait till you see what my mom did." And then all of a sudden we get the flashback. "Oh, you had a breakup. You never." That was the other thing. "Oh, we know you're here because you're always having a breakup." I love that, like, for real, dude. I mean, fuck this book. All right, such a waste of fucking time.
Not bad though.
No, the art was all right. Art was all
Art's
right.
good. Art's good.
So then all of a sudden they're like, she's doing this whole creep around, and the mom's telling the daughter, "Don't tell her the super duper secret. You don't want to know what the super duper secret is." And I was like, okay, cool. We've wasted fucking half the book, but now maybe we're gonna get into something where there's like this big secret that they got to keep. Like, and I was thinking, man, it's treacherous. Did they replace Fat Grandma? Is the auntie? Is she really Aunt He or something? And it's like a clone or something. Like, I don't know. This could be cool. And then woo, all the alarms go off and something blows up. Is somebody sabotaging? By the way, it probably wouldn't have stuff blowing up and alarms going off if you didn't destroy the entire security system on your way instead of just using the code. But whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't think the cousins left her hands off. Like, now she's got like alien arms to cover up the baby bump and stuff like that. So when you're saying the art was good, it started to fall apart. We get some more zeeps and some more pews, and there's stormtroopers all of a sudden. I'm like, what the fuck is this all about?
Alien arms.
Like, dude, those fingers are fucked up, man. That was like Liefeld giant feet, dude. That thumb is like, that thumb's down here. The thumb's down here.
She still has better feet than Max Rebo. There you go.
I don't know. So the big super secret that they're keeping was, oh yeah, her baby daddy's was an Imperial. Like,
Hey.
Wait, that was it? So there's no set. Like, that's the whole. Like, don't you just what do you mean? This is, we got to keep this forever secret between us. Like, that doesn't seem like, I don't know, man.
But it's just kind of a.
It was just playing it on, so you didn't. So you could get to the big reveal. The big
It's
reveal
got
comes
2
out.
pages on that shit. Big secret, big secret, big secret. Oh, by the way,
But
pregnant
that's
by
not
this
the big
dude.
secret. The
Well,
big
you know what's
secret
crazy,
happens
though?
at the end.
The crazy thing is that if you really think about it, he's a superior officer with the the Imperials, and obviously he's the father of the children. But you would think that he would come in and be like a nice guy, like the Empire can't know. He's a scumbag.
He's a total
He's a-
scumbag.
Exactly. So it's
Total.
like, damn, man, this guy's got to get it. Too bad it could be she's gonna.
Oh
be,
yeah, I mean he looks like, I mean, look at him. He looks like a douchebag.
Exactly.
It looks like they met in the club too. You didn't put that in here.
Oh, back here? No, it's back here. Yeah, up in the corner.
There.
Yeah.
Oh, where? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay,
Mm.
it's kind of small.
Yeah. That's what I say. Our kind of got weird. So, anyways, the guys in there with all the stormtroopers. Oh, I'm coming to claim my prize of my wife, and she's gonna be there. Blah 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 blah. I really fell asleep at this point, so then I woke back up and was like, "Oh shit, this book's still going on." And then Grandma sitting there, and then Mom and like, "Listen, I don't care if you're trying to hide your daughter. I'm taking her with me." Okay. Then they do this dumb shit. So then they have to have a flashback.
It was just a way of trying to get back to the brother story. It was, and she goes through the vents.
Yeah, Die Hard.
What's wrong with that?
For the vengeance.
Wayseeker, if this wasn't some Santa's story that you fucking try to promote like the greatest things to slice bread, you'd be chewing
it. I
you'd
don't
be
think it's
chewing this
I don't
fucker
think that
apart.
people should be
They literally had a flashback. No, they literally go, hey, remember that time? They 3 pages, they spent a whole page explaining how the brother used to climb in, right? 2 vents. Do they know how I don't think whoever wrote this knows how fucking comics work. So they explain for a whole page how the brother used to climb into vents and then go through and jump into the dining room. Then The next 2 fucking pages, they then had a flashback so they could explain it again and show it in picture form. I'm not sure we need to keep doing that shit, bro. Like, we didn't need to do that. That's how come.
Listen, at least they should have did was a surprise. Just surprise, mother.
Yeah, and then pew pew and flop. Like, that's what I'm saying. Wayseeker, come on. Did they not explain, like, for 2 whole pages? Remember when your brother used to climb up to those vents? That's how we're getting the dining room and everything else. And they put her up in the fucking vent. Okay, cool. We got that. It's 2 pages.
It's just
So
a flashback
about the
to
other
her
end.
childhood.
So then why the fuck do we need this flashback and the jump through
They're
shit?
going back to her childhood about the whole situation. That she's,
and all the animosity with her brother. Her
Yeah,
brother's tried.
yeah,
Her
but
brother's
they already
tried
said
to
it for
Imperial
2
somehow.
No, they already said it, though, for 2
I don't
pages.
care. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's-
Mark.
You got the Roger droid, which is kind of fun to have there. as a
Roger,
pet.
Roger.
Roger.
They literally repeated themselves over and over again in this book. They told you what they were going to do, then they showed you what they were going to do while telling you what they were going to do. That's not how comics work, bro. That's why they got pictures, is so you could use some words and people can look at book and see pictures of what they're saying. You don't do it twice. Did you read the book, Dom or Darth?
No, as long as
Okay,
you
so-
enjoyed the book, that's all.
There you go. He's not. He's lying to everybody.
Thanks, though, bud.
He's lying
No
to
problem.
everybody. He's trying. No, he's lying to everybody. So, anyways, then all of a sudden, of course, Grandma and Auntie are trying to go after her, and then some fisherman says, "Hey, by the way, they're leaving the planet. The Starosses are leaving the planet." Okay.
So it's all the whole. This is the main part of the story right here. This is the good part.
This is literally the best 2 pages, and they spent 90% of this book just
They were,
repeating
just,
themselves.
they were trying to get
No,
you
they
to
weren't.
know that
well, you know
understand
what?
the whole
Next-
family
Next
is in
issue,
on.
Jedi's gonna be happy. You have freaking Devil
He,
Empire.
Jedi, after Jedi reads this book, he won't read it. He won't read a single
The
another
whole,
one of these.
the whole family is in on a
Guaranteed.
con. The whole marriage is a sham so they could get in with this Imperial to get
Yes.
this treasure that they're trying to go after. They're all trying to get the treasure, and they're playing a long con, and they're all in on it, except for Santa, who's now
No, she's kind of in on it too. Yeah,
Now
but
she
besides,
is.
once again, not a terrible book, but not that good.
It was good.
It's all right.
Come on.
You know?
It was all right. Come on. Wayseeker, admit they just repeated themselves. Like, dude, when have you ever seen a comic before where they tell a story and then tell it again?
I'll go to your side. This book is actually better than some of the damn Star Wars books I've been putting out.
Oh yeah. No. If you said, but hey, come on, dude. When you set the bar so low that it's at the ground, and you're like,
It
well,
is
better
very
than
low right
This is
now.
better than
Yeah.
the Han Solo
It is
book.
very low right
Better
now.
than the Han Solo
It's
book.
not saying very much though.
dude,
Dom.
you ain't selling this shit.
One real quick, can we give the bell to Chad K for that comment?
No, you don't get to request bell for people, dude. You have no pull on the bell.
It's how I get treated every day, guys.
All right. What is this thing?
Oh,
I didn't even see what he said.
I'll get it.
Hey, this is hey, hold on. Put it back up. Hey, I love it. Nobody that draws. Pew pew pew. Thank you for this. Pete, are you gonna put it up or no?
Oh, I didn't know you wanted the pew 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 up.
Yeah, pew.
Here, there's the comment. Why does Marco sound like Mariah Carey? Every dog in my neighborhood is going off right now.
Nice. That's pretty good. But you ain't getting it. You're not getting a bell for that.
Boo this man.
I'm
Yeah.
sure Jedi can't wait. We got what's her name coming in the next
We
one.
got Diva.
Dina Lopop.
Even low pop.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? They put her in all these crazy books. Meanwhile, she's like a High Republic bounty hunter has been around, but they don't use her a lot, which makes no
Well,
sense.
she's only been out for a year and a half.
I know,
like,
but
Yeah.
It's
She
just
should've
Do you
been
new.
feel, Wayseeker, do you feel like this book's gonna have like the lost toys that they haven't mentioned in a while, and they're just gonna bring in like some of them to this book,
I don't know what
like
they're gonna bring.
like low
You mean like
pipe,
the treasures?
yeah, like a bunch of shit.
maybe Durnge? Can
I don't
Durnge come
think
back?
so. I think it's
God,
gonna be mainly.
George ain't never coming back, bro. It's done.
Come on, he got shot in space. Come on, he's alive.
I
Yeah,
think
but
it's
nobody
gonna be
liked it. The
High
problem is they
High
couldn't sell it.
Republic connections. I don't think it's going to be connected to anything that we've seen before, other than High
They
Republic.
might mention some stuff from the High Republic because the other, like
Do we know what type of capital ship this is that they pulled it up to? That's a good question.
I don't.
I can't see it really
I can't
that
tell.
well.
What
Hmm.
are we talking about?
By the way,
King's
does
Ransom.
anybody
Oh, the
got a
King's
hookup?
Ransom.
Oh, hey, he asked before, so I'm going to show it now. No, this is it's a Andre the Giant mug. For some of you who've been around for a long time, you might know. I used to have this friend. I just haven't seen him in a while. I guess still a friend. Paul W. Paul W. one time and like, hey, I said,
Marco,
I'm actually
that
looking for it.
auction's done.
Is it? Okay. So these guys want to make fun of me and say that I ripped my friend.
Not make fun of you.
Rip my friend Bill off. Rip my fun Bill off. What's the price on it, Bayseeker? So everybody knows I bought that Jedi vs. Sith, the Dramatic Force cover. And I bought it for, I can't remember what I bought it for. I have it listed.
You bought it for 280, 270, something like that. You
287. Yep.
Wow.
So a 9.6 went up last week. While
it was
we were on
great
the
at
show
9.6 though, right?
Just a few minutes ago.
Mhm.
Marco, what do you think the 9.6 went for?
$612.
More.
Do we all get a guess?
$800?
Can
I got a guess.
Go ahead.
It's a 9.6. The variant, 1,100.
I say 1K.
$900.
$790.
You're
Oh,
close
I
to me,
see.
but 8. You're close. Close with
You're
me.
close on your first one, but still, you thought 600. Like $790 for a 9.6 means you got a good deal on that
Yeah.
roll.
Really good deal.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't. Well, if it comes out to 9.4, it's not that good of a deal.
If it comes out 9.4, it's still a good deal. That's still 400 and something.
Yeah, well, I don't buy comics to have bad deals. But I didn't bend the guy over. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
it's still ungraded. It's still Schrodinger's cat. You
I
don't
mean,
know.
like, wait.
Too much.
I,
But
mean, I think if you put
So you've heard me for 3 years on the internet tell everybody out here not to overpay for shit. I got shat on for 2 years saying it. Everybody, oh, why you give Dom such a hard time for overpaid shit? Lopez losing money, why you give him a hard time for everybody?
No.
Okay, and then all of a sudden, you go, hey, you screwed somebody on that book. And I said, no, I just got what I was willing to pay for it, and it looks like I got a fair deal on that book. And now you're saying
you could sell that for 500 raw based on
Raw?
that deal right there.
no,
Yeah,
no,
I bet you could sell that for.
If I lied in the which I can't do because for some people when you sell enough and you'll realize this, like you don't want that return and that negative comment. So I would not fake that it was. I would tell specifically that it wouldn't be a 9698 because it's not.
But still, I still.
Why
think
would you do all
raw
that?
and how rare it is. People like
Because
that.
Lopez, the last thing I fucking want is some asshole to go on there and get it graded and it come back as a fucking 9.0 and go, this motherfucker told me this was a 9698. Here's the listing. And they put you, which you don't know about this, is they have all these groups. Then they put your seller ID, your name on that group, and you get blacklisted and people won't buy big books off you. That's why I wouldn't do that shit.
Bigger books than to worry
Well,
about.
I'm not a professional
worried about-
grader. I'm not a professional grader, so I don't even.
Yeah, you could say that. And you know what the people do? They put you on a list, and then nobody buys your shit, and they give you 0 stars, and they start reporting everything. And then what dudes will do? And I'm saying this is shitty, but then what dudes will do to you? Just so you know, Lopez. Just so that you know, what they'll do is they'll start fake ordering stuff for you, and they'll fake order it, send back, fake order, not the same thing, fake order, and it'll get you so many complaints at eBay that you'll eventually get kicked off because people are like that, dude. So watch what you do. When you think you could get shady and start selling stuff on eBay, this ain't working, bro. No. I'm just saying.
What's going on here?
I'm just saying. You said go ahead and list it for a 9.8. No, that you asked.
I didn't say.
No,
that.
you asked me the question. You asked me the question. That's why.
No,
Waysinger's right. Waysinger knows. I got more important things.
If I had that book, I would simply list it. I would put pictures.
Yeah, but you can list that because that would be your prize. Marco got bigger prizes to sell.
Yeah, I don't worry.
Don't blow his head up, Wayseeker, any more than it is.
It's not blown up. He's talking. He's talking truth to facts. Why would I? Why would I wreck what I got going on for that?
We're in a different league, Lopez. We're in a different league.
I'm just trying to. That's bullshit. I'm trying to help you guys out because you do not want to get on those blacklists. You don't have to be selling your horse shit on fucking whatnot. Go enjoy that.
No, never.
This is Darth. This is Mr. Lopez. This is a whatnot sale. I got this right here. Minty fresh boom biscuits. Boom biscuits. Everybody wants this. Super rare. Dom, how much? $50? Ruben, $60? Yeah, super rare.
Hard to find.
Yeah, is that what they say? Boom biscuits. Bangers and mashed potatoes. Yay.
Let's focus. Let's go. Come on.
All right, yeah. Lopez might not be able to call for it, but I'll let AOA call for it right now because.
Ring the bell.
You can't ring the bell. All right. All I want for Christmas is
Renovision, not Marco Vision. Okay.
That's kind of funny. Now this one. See,
hey, 75 right here.
That's what I'm saying. You guys should have waited. This is why you guys can't ring the bell because then he came with this. And that deserved the bell. But you guys ruined it already. You guys got to ruin funny things. I don't get what's with this channel, dude. Stop ruining funny
Dong.
Yeah,
Oh,
I paid $75. There you go.
There you go.
My favorite.
What's $1 1 minute? Is that what they do at the peep shows? Is $1 for a minute?
No, that's whatnot.
Well, that's also I think what they do at peep shows. I mean, I ain't been in a peep show in a very long
It
time.
sounds
But
like
as
you
I recall-
have. You got experience.
As
You know
I
how it
recall,
works.
$1 a minute. Mm-hmm.
Inflation could have taken hold by now.
All right. On that note,
I'll give you 3 cents.
Hey, I don't know what peep shows are. I wasn't born those times.
Me neither.
If not, when you get to see your Christmas presents early.
What happened here? All right, let's get back to this. Next week. Next week. Shit.
You're right.
Mm-mm. Next week, Star Wars, Darth Vader 31. We've got just the regular cover, and then we got the. There's a reason why I'm doing this. I actually like doing it too. I might do it. It takes a lot more work, but I'll do it. The U variant. We've also got the 40th anniversary. Dude, did I see Slave? Nope, she's in the thing. She's not in her bikini. She might be wearing a bikini under there, Dom. So we might have it. It's getting close.
She the bikini because she didn't get the bikini. The bikini was put on her when Jabba captured her after they found out that it was on. So they're not gonna have a cover with her on it. Guarantee.
Good. Well said,
Black History
Dom.
Month comp. Go ahead, Lopez.
No, I just said well said, Dom. That was a good point.
What, dude? You're about 2 minutes from being asked why you're even here. All right. Next up, Black History Month. If you haven't watched the shorts that Pete's been doing lately, make sure you check him out. He did a short on these, pretty cool. So make sure you're checking out all the content here on Renovision. Hidden Empires #1 is also coming out next week, or no, 2,
Number 3.
three.
It's
There.
right.
It says it literally says it on the slide. Good job, bro. Way to read. They got the cover on the left. On the right, you've got the 25-cent variant.
25-cent variant.
That too.
Marco, you're done.
I
Just
know,
looking
I'm
forward to
Get
you.
him out of here.
Right.
I like that cover. That reminds me of the.
I was about to ask if anybody liked any of these covers, and of course he does. Okay, go
I
down.
do. That's
It
it.
reminds me of the Star Trek cover. Remember
Star
when
Trek, Dom.
Cumberbatch was playing Khan? They had the second episode, second movie.
I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Star Trek.
What were you saying
What
now?
reminds you of that?
What did you say? I didn't hear what you. What did
Yeah,
you just say?
I don't.
What did you
I don't
say?
speak that language, Dom.
Don, what did you
I
just say?
I don't know. Nobody knows.
Yeah, listen. I was talking Dominese. Don't worry about it.
What did you? No, what did you say? I didn't
know
hear what you
you're
said. I
talking
couldn't hear what
about.
you said. What did you say?
I missed part of it. That's all.
this man!
Yeah, that's what I thought you said. That's what I thought you said.
That's why I didn't repeat it.
All right. Next up,
See, thank you, my brother.
we've got the History Month, Black History Month variant again, and then we've got the Cummings connecting cover,
Which is what I got.
Yeah, probably the best out of them.
They're bad. These are
They're
bad
really
choices. And
Next,
that covers awesome.
yeah, next week we got an awesome cover. Probably the one you should go after and get. Now, listen, this isn't. It's a first cover appearance for her, maybe, right, Tom?
No, she's on the cover of the other one.
Yeah.
Barely.
Oh, well, so it's not even that. It's still cool. She looks good. She's been in like 6 books, so don't get all.
I actually like the way it's drawn.
It's a mirror
It's drawn
back.
like an animated, like a game, a video game.
I love these video games. If this is how these things all turn out, I'm down. I'm collecting them all, dude. I think this is probably one of the best ways to do this. So, even though she's in that video, what is it? The video game that Wayseeker plays because it's not.
It's Star Wars
Explain
Hunters.
Yeah, Star Wars Hunters, but they don't have it for the US yet.
I think we're gonna get an announcement at Celebration. I wouldn't be surprised if it drops at Celebration. The game's not very good. That's the bad part. But
that's okay. This character's cool. As
the
what we've
character's
seen
cool.
her.
She's one of the best characters to play in the game.
She gonna show up in the Star Wars book.
No,
You sure?
the Star Wars book is way too early for that.
Doesn't matter. She's probably gonna show up in it too because they're putting every character in that book. All right. Next up, we've got also High Republic. Dude, Mr. Lopez just said that he bought all these. He's got every issue. He's gonna start reading them now. Just found them all. So
I did. I can. That is confirmed.
High Republic 5. We're gonna get more. I actually like what they're gonna do here. We're
I
getting
hope
more of
it's
the
good.
old table.
I hope it's good because you and Wayseeker said it. I'm gonna give it a shot.
I haven't heard
Alright.
anybody who's read the book
Alright.
actually be disappointed with it. To be honest with you.
Okay.
That's number 5. Yeah, these fucking books kind of suck too. Actually, probably the Black History Month is the one I'm gonna get. Really.
No, yeah, the Olivia. That's her first cover.
Yeah, the Olivia one.
Well, it's
yeah.
probably the best looking one too. The other ones,
I mean, the Elf is done. I mean, how many Elf covers do we have?
Yeah.
I hate this Jedi. fuck.
That's an
All right.
awkward pose too, with him pointing the lightsaber. Like he looks like he's gonna tip.
Dude, this
forward.
fucking. Just wait till we show you the Momoka cover. This fucking thing. Okay, and there's also more covers because there's the incentive variant, which no.
That's the 1 in 25.
Six.
That stupid
This
thing.
FOC, yeah.
Which one?
No, this is actually FOC now.
You know, he's like
Yeah, where he's going like that.
The
So this is the next
one.
one. This is next week. This is FOC. So Momoka's going to do all these. Oh my god! Just wait till you see some of the shit that's coming up. Momoka's Women of History. It's Grandma. If she's not in here,
Grandma's on the cover. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that one, right? I'm not.
Dude, you know how bad that thing? It's probably. I actually like some of her shit. It is the worst thing I was like, who the fuck drew this piece of dog shit? I was like, oh, Momoka. Oh, damn, fell off. Also for 6, you get the Reese variant and you get the Noto. So there you go. Not a good cover amongst the fucking lot.
No.
Excellent.
No.
Oh, here it is.
What is this?
No, bro. You were just saying. Go kiss Wayseeker's ass about how great he is and how good that book that you did read it.
I said it wasn't good. I was joking.
Come on, Mr. Lopez. Let's start talking.
Hold on. You would address him as Wayseeker, the Star Wars specialist.
Yes, specialist in liking garbage because this shit's trash.
This is bad.
One of the great young minds on Star Wars podcasting. Okay? Give him his credit, bro.
You've seen worse sticks?
This is ugly.
John, I agree with this. This yeah, dude, bro.
This is
bro, what the fuck is this?
You guys see Weird Science?
Covers for Star Wars
What
too,
Bill Paxton got turned into in the end of the movie.
Oh, Weird Science.
Yeah, listen, all kidding aside, there are people out there that are probably about this cover up because they love
Not all kidding aside, this is a trash cover, and yes, people will buy that garbage, but people buy garbage all the fucking time. That doesn't make the shit any better. Yeah. People buy hot dog that they buy at the fucking gas station. They eat hot dogs out of a gas. Let me say that again. They eat hot dogs from a gas station and a Home Depot. They used to buy them at Home Depot. That doesn't mean the shit's
pretty good. Those are pretty good.
Actually, the hot dogs that have in
you could not be having
in Costco.
No.
Yeah, those are good.
I'm not eating no food from somebody that smells like cats, dogs, a mixture of cats and dogs and 2-day-old smoke.
They're $1.50 hot dogs. For $1.50 hot dogs.
I really don't eat hot dogs because if you saw the great outdoors.
Yeah, dude, only if you need to go get a colonoscopy because that shit will clear you out. You wasted $1.50. By the time you take the last bite of that hot dog, half that shit's already coming out the other end, bro.
That's how every Chipotle burrito is too. They cost a lot more than $1.50.
You know Chipotle?
You know what? I didn't want to do it, Marco. I didn't want to do it, but you know what? You're gonna get a write-up. Okay? You're gonna get a write-up, bro. Okay?
Oh god.
Calm it down, breathe.
All right, next up. Oh, this is the rest of the two. So we're on number 2, we are gonna get to see the detachable jaw of what's her name?
Now that's a nice cover right there.
I like that cover.
Is that Lashley? Who is that? That's
just the A cover, whoever does all their A covers.
I like the other cover too with
Stormbreaker
and Dr. Afra.
I don't. I actually think Santa, who I actually usually think they do pretty well with the way she looks because she is kind of.
It looks like JR
as far as comics things go. Yeah, that face sucks. What is that?
Yeah, but I do like the first A cover.
Yeah, the
A cover good. Yeah, A cover's good. Hey, Frankie. Oh man, I can't see.
Oh.
Bounty Hunter is also coming up. Now, this is going to be, we're going to start talking about this because something interesting happened with this book. Very interesting. We kind of want the chat's opinion on it too, because I think it's kind of, Wayseeker asked me about this. I had about 5 people ask me about this and what I thought on the situation. And then I called a couple more people to ask them what they thought about the situation. They said they were going to call anyways about this. So I talked about it a little bit, but we'll talk about it in a minute. So the A cover is there on the left. The B cover is the Sprouse. You're definitely getting this one right, Dom, because he's about to go into what's about to go into the Sarlacc pit. Yeah. Next up is the Momoka.
Yeah, no, hey, that's decent.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
It's not decent. It's just better than the last one.
He's better than the last one. That's not really how Lash looks. And the third one, and this is the third one, and this is where it gets into it, and we'll talk about it later. The official title is the Slot Inferno Squad variant. I actually really love that cover.
It's a cool cover. It's a great cover. Question now: is that cover a 1 in 25 or is it a regular cover?
Where they had it in the slot, it's going to be a incentive variant.
Is it incentive?
Yeah, it's the fourth cover.
It looks like a novel cover, doesn't it? Like one of those trade.
Oh,
like
you want to know what's funny? Well, you want to know what's funny? For 2, they take this exact same picture and squash it down, and then do the bounty hunters on the left side. So it's not, they like reuse the art for this, which is even crazier.
I thought a TFAW, I pre-ordered them for $279, so I think it's.
Oh, so it's regular.
I think it's regular.
Okay, that's interesting. So TFAW 2, this is actually taken, for those people that don't know, this is taken from Penguin. It makes a difference now because TFAW is. Oh yeah, there it is. SRP 350.
Oh, here we go.
So here it is. So for some reason, and by the way, if you go to a site and you see it like this listed, it's all people use Diamond's listing. So Diamond, for those people that don't know, does not distribute Marvel anymore. They actually are a wholesaler. They're actually a wholesaler of them. They don't really do it with DC, since it went over Lunar. They actually have lost Dark Horse too. That's why Dark Horse is doing the thing over where they're switching over to Penguin. They actually haven't found a house technically yet. But for some reason, this popped up, and a lot of people had questions about it. They're like, Star Wars Bounty Hunters 32 Infernal Squad first appearance. This is out of Diamond now. And this is where the weird part is. This is their solicitation for the first, with them not on the cover, right? This is for them on the other 3 books, so that you can see all the 3 books. The only one where it says first appearance is in the Infernal Squad variant, which doesn't make sense because technically the insides of all the books are same. They're the fucking same. And this is something else that's very interesting. When you go over to the actual distributor for Marvel, when you go over to Penguin Random House, as you can see, it says Star Wars Bounty Hunters 32 Stott. Is that his name, Stott?
Stott.
What a fucking name, huh? Inferno Squad variant. So there's no first appearance after it, right? And it's not like it's a common miss-up because they've never done that before. I actually went, that's why I called those other people, see if they could ever remember time. So like, but wait, what? Because like she's on the cover here, right? From Infernal Squad. She's in these 2 books over here. Even if you consider one a cameo, which I do, and Wayseeker cries, but either way that you want to do it, they've actually shown up a bunch of times already. And the question is, was this kind of a mess up, or? But it had to be intentional, right? It's Diamond right now trying to get in the business of calling first appearances, and this is where it gets crazy because if you know the history of how this was, the gold standard for calling first appearances obviously was Overstreet, right? That's it. When we used to go back, and I've told this before for the newer people, there used to be an option with CGC years ago where you could fill in first appearances. You could fill in the title character of what you want to. They said they would check it, but they never really checked it, and people found that out. So they started injecting first appearance there. And now, as Pete has mentioned before, CGC has kind of gotten away from the game of listing. Like you could get 2 books and submit them a month apart, and one you stay on first appearance, and then they stopped. They stopped putting first appearances.
We're together.
Oh, together. Yeah, it started stopped putting first appearance on. And like, what? So I guess why is this appearing? And do you think it's a good idea for a wholesaler to start putting first what they? Because I don't even know what this is a first appearance of. Is it a first appearance of them on the cover? I guess all of them.
All of them together, all 3 of them in the Stormtrooper outfits and their faces. But what's going to happen is this is going to cause a dilemma.
You're going to write that entire qualification on everything, Dom?
No.
First appearance of all 3 of them together in their Stormtrooper outfits. Together, all 3.
No, but you know the funny, crazy thing is they're promoting this book as the first appearance, and meanwhile the other books are the same.
That's how you're reading it, right?
Yeah,
you're reading this as they're promoting as the first appearance.
So that means this book is gonna freaking be the hot. But they try to push this book to be at the hot book when it does come out. You know, people are gonna go crazy for this thing.
I don't know if they are, because I think a lot of people were questioning like the first couple of questions I got in was, is this their first appearance? The second question is, does anybody care? I was like, well, some of us Star Wars people do. Like, obviously, me, Wayseeker, care about it. JJ cares about it. Like, people who play the games and like the storyline, we cared about it. But even on the Star Wars boards, like on the boards where they usually talk about this type of stuff, the boards have already said, the collectors for this have already said they have the first appearance, right? Like, but it's more dangerous than that, because if you allow a wholesaler they're turning into Whatnot, right? Like on Whatnot, people will tell you first appearances, and they don't have to. It doesn't matter if there is or isn't, right? You could just say anything you want,
right?
And this is where they're falling now. Like this is where, like, that's why this is kind of dangerous, because you're right, Dom. You're going to do it, and then it's going to get overbought. The wholesaler is going to get overbought, and when it's overbought, he'll probably go to. But like, it's not a first appearance book. like when they do the research, even when CGC or somebody who grades it does it, this is not a first appearance book. And that's the first thing people are going to start saying is, this ain't a first appearance book.
Well,
now,
I'm sorry. You know what I really think they were doing, and I think they messed up the way they were wording it, the verbiage of what they're talking about the book. I think it's the first appearance, all three of them on the cover, but they said the first appeance.
They never even say that ever before. They've never gotten the
I
business.
know.
yeah, they've never gotten this business before. They've never gotten the business of selling. And
That's-
by the way, it's not, like if you go back, this is the rest of their listings. I mean, this is the full one. When you pull it up, it doesn't say first appearance on cover, and they're not calling 32 the first appearance of the. That's what makes it even shadier. I think they're testing out if they can try to manipulate the market.
Yep.
That's what it seems like they're doing right here. And by the way, AOA, that's never happened. That's not correct. The market has never dictated a first appearance. That's not how that works. There's books that are second appearances that get paid more than a first appearance, but that's not how that happens. So,
a little bit of FOMO.
what?
I think it'll.
I'm telling you, get this book and sell it. Like I'm saying, pick these books up because you're going to get a run on it. Like people are going to want it.
You'll have
You know what
maybe a
happened?
1 day, 2 day window to make money, and then once they all
This
figure
book-
out, it's over.
When it drops, it's going to sell out,
Yeah.
and it's going to be all over as the top books of the week.
I don't know if it is. I don't. Well,
Maybe we'll find out. It'll be
we'll see if it gets top book of the week.
Yeah.
but it will be ordered way too much.
It will be worded way much, yeah, because of the
Right.
because this is the thing we didn't explain about Diamond. So this is the great thing about Giuseppe when he created previews and then created Diamond right before the pandemic was happening and all these all these FOC order forms were going in. People were complaining, and he thought he was going to lose it, so he wanted to try to figure out a system where he could help stores do pre-orders. So a lot of stores, like was it TFAW where you sent me this from? I was like, well, yeah, they use the software from Diamond, which is this. So there's a bunch of stores that have that. When people look it up in the stores, this is what they look. This is what they see. They see this book, not even advertising the other books. They only see this book, and they see it advertised as first appearance of blah 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 blah.
So you know what that means? They're going to probably double and triple the orders on this book, and then the other books should be limited. They won't order enough of the other ones.
Yeah,
which-
maybe, but who cares? It's a
I know. This
stupid
is the
book
one that
nobody
people don't
cares
want
about.
because it's right there in their face. It's on the
But-
cover.
Is there an incentive to this book?
I don't
This-
think so.
I thought this was
These
the
bounty
incentive.
hunter books haven't had incentives for a while.
I thought this one was
I
made
thought who I thought who said it was because Marvel didn't say it was. They're inside the book. Don't get me wrong. They are. There's a story of them inside the book. If you want to say first story of them in a book, I get. I mean, they use their names. I could have pulled all the shit back. I didn't want to start a huge argument where they got their names are there. You can see every character clearly. You can make out probably some dudes are already kissing the page on the face and everything like that of Ira. I don't want to get into all that shit, but no, this isn't I don't know who is they. The only person saying it's Diamond.
Nobody.
Literally, Diamond is the actual distributor for Marvel isn't Diamond. They're a wholesaler now. If you went to that Diamond Summit, it was really sad. There wasn't no Marvel there. There wasn't no DC people there. Dark Horse had backed out. It's getting sad when you go to these things.
I
Is
can tell you
it
this.
even relevant, Marco, going
What?
forward?
Well, what I'm saying, this could screw the market up a little bit, right? Because we know how stuff happens. We saw the pump and dumps get huge when people were staying at home and they didn't have anything to do, and people were dropping first appearance 100 lists. And is this there's a lot of stuff that the perfect example is the Kanan book where it didn't sell down, and people are using weird excuses on why something wouldn't be a first appearance and saying stuff like, well, the market decided. Yeah, but the market already decided. Now you're trying to change the market by doing false sales, that whole stuff. I get it, but if Diamond's whole existence now as a wholesaler, so I guess the question with this, Lopez, is now that they are pretty much nothing more than Midtown. Imagine Midtown just going, hey, this is a first appearance on their pre-orders,
Marco, let me
or your local store. What's the big chain of your local store?
Graham.
Do you think Graham should be calling out what first appearances are?
No, I'm with you guys. I think this is foul. I mean, maybe it wasn't intentional, but it kind of looks like it is.
But
my
by this point, they could have
question is-
changed it, and they didn't change it.
Right.
Yeah, they were getting notifications. By the way, I know some
what
people.
they should have did was Inferno Squad's first full appearance.
They shouldn't do any of that.
No,
No,
you
they
don't.
should not get into
No,
labeling
you
anything.
don't.
That's not their job.
That's not their job.
Their
That's-
job is not to do that.
First, Dom, see, this is why you get no offense, Dom, but this is why you get suckered into buying a lot of bad things because you'll use these subjective words on top of it. And like, that's who I'm always after. Dom is like, don't sell this to my buddy Dom. He should buy one copy because this copy's not going to be worth a lot in the long run. And like, it's also kind of manipulating the market. Like, let's try not manipulating the market because like, that's the way to go. Wayseeker knows this because I talked to him about selling, and so is Lopez, both of them when they were starting out. Like, I'll give you any advice and try to help you along to get to what I do because whatever. But I hate this type of stuff because if there's better money out there to get, which this stuff is ruining better money. This is trash money, right? Like that's what it is. Then like, let's keep the market healthy. This is not going to keep a healthy market.
But this is going to cause people to leave.
That's why it's not a healthy market.
I'm going to pre-order this one because it says first appearance. And people will do that. They don't care.
100 copies.
Right, yeah.
They're going to pre-order it. And then they're going to do it again, and they're going to do it again and again. And people are going to be like, none of these books are worth anything. I just ordered 10 of them after they did this 10 times. I'm out. I'm not doing that
I'll tell you what. Listen,
that's where you saw a lot of the people that.
I'm going to get my.
No, hey, Ruben, the books back here, we did this too. They're in this book. That it was Empire 1, right? Yeah. What or whatever? What's the
Empire 1
Hidden Empire?
With a small little panel.
Hidden Empire 1, yeah.
Right. Also, and then they were in another panel where they were named in Revelation 1. So
named and dropped the Revelations whole is a half panel.
She's on the cover right here.
Those books.
And then they have her on the cover. So like the only one where she's not on the cover with all of them is the Bounty Hunter book ahead of time. That's the only one where she's not on the cover with all of them. But she's with all of them in both these other two books. So it wouldn't be
it's definitely going to cause a problem because everybody's going to be going to the comic stores trying to get that one.
No problem. Yeah. That's actually one of the reasons why I was really pissed about Hidden Empire 1 and how the cover was great. And it had a cameo of them was because it was their first it was the first time you saw them. It was in a book and it was in a hot cover. And that second print ruined the fuck out of that book. Like ruined the fuck out of that book.
Mm. So I mean, the question I have is,
you're good.
Will these online retailers stop using Diamond and use Penguin? Because I mean, that's what they need to do.
No, because I'll be honest with you. There's some great things. Like Diamond owns Gerber, right? They own MyLight. They own all that shit, right? So that's cool. Like they got that, and they give them a discount for if you can mail through them. They have that pre-system for pre-ordering setup. That's why it says it on TAFWIG or whatever, because it's so easy for retailers to use that to pre-sell their stuff. And to be honest with you, out of the two, when you are setting up your FOCs, when you are setting up your pre-orders, I think a lot of us reference Preview World, which is Diamond. Diamond is Preview World. We reference Preview World when we do it. A lot of the stuff I cut for these slides, I look at Preview World first, then I verify it on Penguin Random House, and then I put it up from Penguin Random House. But like, it's hard to find stuff on Penguin Random House. Still to this day, it's hard. Like they don't do it. The one thing he does very well is accessibility to find stuff. But that also gives him the ability to start trying to manipulate the market, which is very dangerous. So I don't know. I just want to put it out there so you guys know what's going on. That book, if you had asked me, is probably going to sell. And you're probably right, Dom. Somebody's going to, because some people are going to buy so many copies of it, there might be an outlier sale, one sale out of 20, that for some reason this book, even though there's 20 copies of it for $10, $5, all of a sudden it sells for $60.
$40.
Yeah, $40.
Pre-sale a week before it comes out. I guess it's a $40 book.
It's a great cover. I ordered one. I want that cover. But like, don't.
Oh, I want that cover too.
Listen, I want that cover, but I want the damn Boba Fett cover.
Pre-order it now for guys. Pre-order it now for cheap.
Yeah, because you might not be able to find it in the store on Wednesday if you want that cover.
I'm a big fan of Strawberry Quick.
Yes,
that's my opinion.
Oh no, this stupid. I like Strawberry Quick, but that book was bad. Oh yeah, that will lead to it. Well, because you got to remember, Diamond is going to buy out. This is the genius of it. Diamond's going to buy out the overstock from Penguin because they're going to fulfill their orders through Penguin. Think about that. So it creates a run. So it tells Penguin, hey, we need a second print on it. And then
there'll probably be a high sale, like $40. The low sale, like 20-something bucks on this.
No, the low sale is going to be $2.99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The low sale is going to be low, bro.
Undercover.
Yeah, it's going to be undercover. Was it 15% undercover? You're gonna get it for 15% undercover.
But there'll probably be a high sale, like a $40, guaranteed.
Oh yeah.
But the
Which will
question then
probably be
becomes:
fake.
is it real?
Right.
No, yeah. That sale's real because
That's true,
a lot of those sales we see fall. The sale that starts the fire, and I don't have enough time to go through this and save all because of all this other stuff we do. But a lot of times the setup where you see that happening, if you track that 3 months later to see if it fell off, it falls off. That sale falls off almost all the time,
Yeah.
and that's where you start seeing the deep decline on a lot of these books too. So, all right, here we
It
go.
doesn't take much to get second printing. So I mean, the person said
Yeah.
that Blade 1's getting a second printing. So
Dude, you're right. I like that.
it doesn't. Blade
Pete's
1
beard
probably
smells like
isn't sold out
old.
either.
Ooh. Pete,
Nah,
that's gross.
bourbon
Go
and
wash.
vanilla.
No, that's not true. All right. We do. Hey, so we're going to go over some. Do you guys want to do Bad Batch or do you guys want to get into toys? Because the toys pretty much are sweet. Dom's did the great thing. He sucked it up first of all and watched Pulse. The
Hasbro Pulse.
Hasbro
I
Pulse.
got to 11 before I got a bounce.
Yeah.
So I got
So
30.
I
Wait,
was-
you're gonna go long. So Pete, what do you want? You want Bad Batch or you want toys?
I got
I
run.
don't care. We do whatever.
Okay, Paul, toys for him then. Can somebody. Oh, man, it gave all the toys. Go ahead. Go through all the toys.
All right.
Go.
So we got a couple of statues that are coming out, brand new ones. You have Darth Maul from the how do you pronounce that?
Kodu something.
Yeah, I'm bad with that, but yeah, the statue.
Green Lantern is one of them.
Yeah, I have one too. I have a Boba Fett.
Doesn't say it.
But yeah, they come out with a Darth Maul, which is pretty cool. Yeah, Darth Maul. Go to the next slide.
Yeah, it looks like one of the Clone Wars kind of style.
Yeah, it is the Clone Wars version of Darth Maul. It looks like the cartoon exactly.
That's what I mean. It looks like the
Yeah.
cartoon.
And then they got the Cad Bane that just came out, which is actually really cool. You take the hat off, and it's the Clone Wars version of Cad Bane. Which
Yeah, I was at Target with my son looking at Legos, and I was like, "Yo, do you want to buy the Justifier, Cad Bane ship?" He was like, "Bane is in Star Wars." He's thinking of Batman.
Oh,
Bane. I'm
yeah,
like, no,
yeah.
like, so you saw him, like the blue guy with the hat. He's like, "Oh, that kid's got a lot to learn."
Cad Bane's a great character. You know, I just wish they could have like other shows with him in it because hopefully one day we'll get something more.
Hey, a little goes a long way.
Yeah.
Don't want
It's
to
pretty cool.
overdose.
For the Cad Bane fans out there. All right, you go to the next one.
Fake pins.
We got some fig pins that dropped, new ones that are dropping. Clone Wars fig pins. You got the Ventress. You got Maul with the robotic legs, not the spider legs, which they don't have a lot of stuff with Maul with the spider legs. I know a lot of people thought it was like really off the wall crazy, but I kind of want something with him with spider legs. You know,
Well, because
I
you
get
formulated
big
him in a junkyard with some kids.
yeah. You know, and they got another Cad Bane, which is the Clone Wars Cad Bane, and then you got Pre Vizsla, which is really cool.
I was gonna say, is that Django?
Yeah, it's Pre Vizsla.
That's visible.
And now Disney has their own fig pins that are exclusive in Anakin and in Ahsoka.
Why is our Anakin farting fire?
Are these the ones that are in the random packs, Dom? These are the ones in the random packs?
They're going to be sold in the store. When you go into the store, you can find them on the shelves.
These will be like in the
random packs.
Walmarts and Targets.
Not these. Those are going to be Disney.
Yeah, these are the Disney ones that
These will be the
Wazy was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
All right, let's break into the loveliness that was.
There we go. So Hasbro had their live stream on February 1st. And guess what they came out with? A bunch of shit. Again, I'll be honest. You know, so first of all, they had no comments. They shut off the comments on their live stream because people were pissed again. Now, they always say they're for the fans. They give the fans what they want.
Oh, they didn't even just shut off the chat. They shut off like the response after the show's over. You can't chat.
They just like went off. That was it. Look, the sad thing is that
I'm sorry, Tom.
Ring the bell.
I know.
Go ahead.
They shut off everything, so they couldn't get any type of feedback. That the fans were probably angry again, which they were. You know, they were. You know, you're happy and you're proud putting out product, and you think the fans want this product. No, put out new stuff. Put out things that people want. So you put out. Go to the first slide. We're gonna.
Yeah.
So, all right, you have a clone trooper. They came out with. from Andor. They slapped the Andor banner on it, and people
Holy garbage shit. This is where they're wasting your plastic, Pete. Right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just agree that they're wasting my plastic.
I agree. They're wasting your plastic,
They
bro.
continue the plastic on the vintage, but they don't continue the plastic on the Black Series.
I'm saying, stop giving me shit about
made-
wanting for the Black Series.
Well, anyway,
Wasting
so-
it on this garbage.
No, I'm telling you, actually, you need to get rid of it. Okay, what's up next?
You have Vader. You have Vader when he had the mask taken off. Now, this is the thing.
I want
We
this.
had this before. We've had this before in figure wise. You update the card back, and you put in the extra. You take the mask off. You have the lightsaber. The hand gets cut off. We had something like this before. See, I know it's the 40th anniversary of Jedi, but there are characters that still haven't been made from Jedi.
Yeah,
I'm surprised they didn't give you a revamped Anakin in the. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
Plus, Pete, look at all the extra plastic that comes in here with this fucking thing.
I know,
You got
it's
the
holding
mask,
the figure
helmet,
and
you got
changing the figure.
Now look. they
Oh,
came out
dude,
with
you
the-
no. Hey, Dom, did you see where they just start taking the lightsabers and put? Yeah, hold on 1 second, Darth. And they kept using their hands and going like, "Look,
Yep.
it's a lightsaber."
A
Like,
lightsaber,
what
exactly.
the fuck is this?
I'm like, what? Like, we already know it's a lightsaber.
They're like, it's like all the other ones we put in all the other. So why are we showing what the fucking the detail of the lightsaber?
The excitement that they're
Why are you
having-
doing? They were doing it with their hands.
Yeah, they take their hands and they take the lightsaber.
Magic
and they-
tricks.
Yeah, look, no, they put it in the front. So they're like, hey, look, it's a lightsaber. Look at the detail.
You know,
And they're like,
I look at it this way. I like the card back is the vintage figures. That's what I can honestly say, because when they do the card backs, but these are figures we had already. Like I said, there's thousands of figures that haven't been made yet. Please make new
Sad
things.
harmonica figure.
go ahead, Dart. Lopez, what do you want?
Is there a Malchus? Did I
Hold on, Lopez.
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
pulled the Dom. God.
So
Yeah, wait.
look, so they have a Han Solo that could actually do the shrug.
Yeah, and Neil. Holy
Neil.
shit.
You know, listen,
Holy
they're
shit.
so proud of this. They were like, look at Han Solo. Yeah, I'm like, what are you guys so excited for a figure that's released for the fucking 10th time?
Well, they're trying to sell them, Dom. That's what
I
they
know they are. I know they are.
But they give fans what they want, bro.
Well,
That's
you know
what they
what?
want.
They give what they want. But I also think there's
Come on.
there's something with Disney. Disney tells them the figures they got to put out, and I think Disney has the criteria of what figures they want out at a time, and the certain time they want these figures. So I think Disney has the last say to Hasbro, because Hasbro has the contract.
Why?
So these are the safe bet figures that come out that people know, the well-known figures. Which, all right, fine, you have well-known figures, but do you have to keep making them over and over again? All right, this is the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. All right, fine. You're coming out, we're releasing some of the figures, but there are other figures that were in Return of the Jedi that had never been released. Surprise us with something brand new. But anyway.
So what do we get here?
They released my boy Starkiller.
They've never made him in a Black Series, have they?
No, and that's what I hope. That's what I wish they would have did this time around.
Because they already have it.
They screwed up again. I have this figure. I have a graded one, the original one, that was great, but now they're releasing it again, and you know.
undercut.
Yeah,
your
lower the price.
Yeah. And now,
Oh,
okay.
how fucking original.
Now this is the other problem I have. I
There's
understand.
Boba Fett.
No.
It's
No,
Boba
I-
Fett wearing Obi-Wan's
Yeah.
cape.
Yeah, it's a Mando. But anyway, make a long story
No,
short.
it's literally they
I know it is, but wait.
it's literally Boba Fett. And they just
understand
can't.
the original ones like Boba Fett that came out, Darth Vader, because back in the day there were a lot of prototypes. Why are they doing Mandalorian prototype with 6 different?
Because they had left over a bunch of Boba Fett prototypes, and they had to get rid of them.
Because Dom,
Yeah.
they're gonna get you to buy 6 of these goddamn things.
Yeah, because there's 6 different color versions. But you know what? I'd rather take the 6 over the 420 something versions they had with Darth Vader.
Dude, they were so excited about this shit too. That's
Oh my God.
I think between this and Han Solo's "What the fuck" pose, that is why they shut off all, because they knew they were going to get hit up. Like, there's
Oh my
no
God.
way you could.
They were
Like-
like, oh, we're surprised. We were proud to announce a prototype 6 color variant of the Mandalorian, first time ever. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I'm not buying anything so far. Everything
Yeah.
you show me, I'm not.
By the way, bringing up troop building, here we
So
go.
they have a Troop
Joe.
Builders set from Disney. So this is gonna be a Disney store
Are
exclusive.
these 6 inches or
Nope.
little guys?
They're the little guys. You know,
Wow.
so and people, I can tell you one thing: people do buy the troopers for the troop building, And
They do, but one of their fucking things is a fucking troop. I mean, like
I know.
That's what I'm saying. One of the individual pieces is this. What?
I know. It's just that they're they're excited. Then you have
is this upcoming or no?
Pete.
Yeah. Who gives a shit about this guy?
Who's
Yeah,
Admiral
released
Piet?
him again.
Pete, Admiral Piet, yeah.
Pete, whatever.
Admiral Pete, Admiral Piet,
Pete, yeah,
Piet.
Pete.
Yeah.
Apology
There you go.
accepted.
Nah, but
Oh,
go back to the
Piet.
All right, they
Remember, he chokes out the old dude, and then you're in
Yeah,
charge
you're in
now.
charge now.
So they
Yep.
actually did update some of the figure itself to
They
make it
give
more scope.
hammer pants.
Hammer pants, but that's all of them. All the Imperials have hammer pants. All right, there you go. Go back. All right, so they're gonna have through the pipeline. They're coming out with Luke, Boba Fett training
We're
outfit.
coming out
So,
with deep fake Luke,
yeah, deep fake Luke with training outfit
the
and
uncanny
Obi-Wan
valley eyes.
and battle damage Vader 2-pack.
Ooh, battle damage Vader. Is it going to be like he hit his chest and it's going to? Oh no,
No,
that's
we
I
have
He-Man.
Pretty cool. I'd buy that shit.
That's good.
Like He-Man, I'd buy that shit, but that ain't it.
He-Man.
That ain't it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Sticks. Give it to Pete.
I
Looks
really,
like Bob Buhari. He's talking about Piet.
You know what?
That's
Ring the
pretty good.
bell.
The vintage collectors out there. Hey, you got your vintage figures.
Fuck
There you
you.
go.
Fuck you, vintage collectors. Fuck you.
That's why I said that. I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
They're coming out. So the one thing I can honestly say, which is pretty cool, I have a speeder bike for the Mandalorian, but I don't care about that. The Mandalorian N1 Starfighter's coming out. So
It's the Naboo.
they blow up the Razor Crest, and they're going to come out with another fighter for another version of Mandalorian is going to be in the fighter itself.
Yeah, I mean, like they
Yeah.
dude, I'm telling you, the arrogance. They didn't even have Bartles and James. Only James shows up now, and like, it's just a murder
You know,
scene.
they
Dude.
just
It's hard.
So I don't know what they're thinking. I really seriously think that Hasbro hates Star Wars because they
It
just
goes onto something.
As I said,
a
yeah.
lot of people got laid off, which sucks too. And that means that you're gonna have a lot of delays on your figures again and your toys.
Yeah, but
again.
instead, put out better products. Like they didn't learn from the
Put out
Rancor,
what
man.
the fans want. Put out what
Yeah.
the fans want. Don't say you put the fans to put it. You're listening to the fans and you put out stuff you want to put out.
Well, they said they listen to the fans. They shut off the comments to the fans. How are you
There
listening to
you
the
go.
fans when you don't let no
And that
comments?
tells you everything right there. All right, now this is I don't know why they're trying to make the Vader figure like the poster and then make it a Revenge of the
Yeah,
figure.
this is some pointless shit.
It's going to be Star Wars Celebration. Another piece of plastic that was
How much is this fucking shit gonna
This
cost?
is probably it's like $70, guaranteed.
It's what?
70?
This
Yeah,
doesn't
probably
make
will.
sense.
$69.99.
It's a celebration piece. It's going to be given out at celebration.
There's no reason to 3D version, a 2D poster. There's no reason for this.
Why did they make a Vader looking like the poster?
That's what I'm saying. There's no
There's
no
no reason.
logical reason to do this.
And you
Might
know,
be.
This is some
That's
pop
why.
shit. That's
Money.
why. This is some goddamn Funko Pop shit.
This is some terrible
Yeah,
shit,
probably.
bro.
All about
Yeah.
the money.
Because
This
they'll
is
make a Funko Pop like this.
Yeah, but you know what?
they did.
Now they're doing
Lopez,
that.
that's a good. Hey, that's a good point, Lopez. But you know what? One of the first things I started seeing on fucking clearance was Star Wars, like the Black Series, Vintage Line.
Yeah, because
Like, You can find Vintage Line in fucking alleys, bro.
$5.
Hmm.
Crazy.
I still
Dude,
like
you can find Transformers, but they're still 20 bucks in alleys.
Unless
You
they
can
make
find
this
fucking
limited,
Black Series.
unless they make this limited and have a limited print, limited run on this at the convention, it's
That's what I'm
definitely
saying.
I don't know, Funko Pop shit, Pete. I like that.
Nah.
Make a shirt,
That's what it
baby.
is.
Funko Pop shit.
It's easy to get $13 out of somebody for
I
something
know.
random as hey,
But
Ring.
it's like-
Yeah, but it's like $13.
I wish
Dude,
it was
these are $13. Fucking
like
regular
$70,
Black. Yeah,
50
what's vintage running? Is vintage $15 now? $12.99? Some shit like
no,
that?
vintage? Well, the
Yeah.
vintage is $20, dude.
No, get the fuck out of here.
$20 a piece.
Get
Figure.
the fuck out of here.
And if it's a Boba Fett piece, Boba Fett tax. Crazy stuff.
And they're burning all Pete's plastic.
God
Yeah,
damn.
they're taking. Oh my god! Look, they had the plastic to make this shit.
All
Though.
right, so
Hey.
they make
Yeah.
him right, but it's gonna be a shared exclusive. Look when it goes on shelves.
Wait a second. Those are two words that you can't really put together. Shared exclusive? Motherfucker's not exclusive if you're sharing this shit.
Exactly, shared exclusive, right? Confirmed date of
Oxymoronic
later date
shit.
on shelves, spring 2024. Over a year.
My only question is, are they going to put sweat on the top of his head? Like he have sweat beads coming down the top of his head.
No, you can actually make time and go, what about the Wookiees? What about the droids and the Wookiees? You can just have, say,
Unless we get a Jedi Johnson one of these, I'm not buying it.
yeah.
Sorry,
Did
Blue
we
Beetle.
make
Sorry.
one?
We need to. Yeah, we
No,
need
but
to
if you want to complete your whole Jedi round table
pretty good.
from from Revenge of the Sith and
This is a good ass question. Why wouldn't you like they're
Yeah.
cross media with every single thing? Come out with some High Republic toys. Fucking
Exactly.
hey,
Hey,
man.
they've had years
It would
now.
sell.
Who'd buy them?
I would. I would.
Buy High Republic toys.
They're gonna get
Absolutely.
the acolyte to come out.
You give me a Marshan Rowe looking sweet as fuck on that fucking chair with the little dude
Oh,
hell,
awesome.
with the little chain coming off of him, badass as a motherfucker. You better believe it.
And what's the face?
Every High
Jedi's
Republic
favorite,
panel is standing room only. People would buy the. It'd be
what's the Twilight?
sold out.
What's the Twilight name again? The
Which
one, the one that the Jedi
Correct.
likes.
From Adventures.
No, from High Republic. The girl, she's the Twilight, the crazy one that figured.
Oh, yeah, Lorna D.
Oh, Lorna D. Yeah, Lorna D.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
thinking
yeah,
about
Lord
that.
D
I'm
was-
trying to think of what he thought.
Lorna D. Put Lorna D in that ripped off bikini shirt. Nah, you nerds are buying the fuck out of
yeah.
that, dude.
Even though she has fucked up teeth, I don't care. Anyway,
Get out of the bathroom. What are you doing? Why'd you take the Lorna D into the bathroom? Your wife's gonna be, all your kids are gonna be down. Dad, why are you in the bathroom for so long? Why are you taking such a long shower with my Lorna D?
See, this is the shit I don't understand. Why are you confirming something that's on the shelves in 2024? I don't care. When it gets closer to the date, then you do it. You're taking spots of something that could actually be worth
It's
something.
like I have nothing else to share with you.
Great, Joe. Agreed.
All this stuff. It's just better than half the other stuff we saw already. So why not?
You know.
The movies aren't out yet, but they're coming. I mean, it's something's coming up from it. I mean,
All right. So now they fucked up with this.
no, I gave up. I couldn't watch this shit, dude. It was so bad.
So they came out with Jesse, right? Commander Jesse, clone Commander Jesse, but they messed up the verbiage in the back of the box. I should put the back of the box something about him being a commander. You know, he's at a commander clone. I don't even know if it is commander clone Jesse. He was just a.
Oh, it's just a regular clone because the tattoos didn't line up.
I don't know. Was it? Was he a commander?
Was he commander? Was Jesse commander?
Was he a commander?
I mean,
Chat.
Fives wasn't. I
don't know. They all look alike to me.
Well, anyway,
No,
so
I think he's right.
Of course, he's right.
I think he
I'm
is.
surprised you and Wayseeker don't know.
that's the whole friggin' thing.
He's asking us a question, Lopez, and we're answering it, and we're not just spurting out. Duh! So it's part of creating content. Learn from a master. All right, go ahead. What's up next? Stop ruining the show.
Okay, go ahead. You can move that. So they're coming out with the 40th anniversary of the soldier that actually was retconned as Rex. Now it's not Rex
It's
anymore.
not retcon. It was
Not
never
Rex.
retcon.
It's never retcon,
It
dude.
was. Filoni says, "I think it should be. I'm going to work on making it."
Yeah.
But
That's
that
right,
was
Cal.
Filoni.
Stand your ground.
Hey, little Dave put his nose in some place he should have been putting it again, and he actually
But
got
now
smacked down on this one.
So the actual actor who did that, they actually got his face scan. The guy who
Nick,
played
what's
that
his
actor.
name? Nick something or other.
Isn't he dead?
I don't know. Don't know.
Jedi was what year? 80? 879?
I think it's
No.
more clonus.
No,
John.
Jedi was 83.
I'll look up TV
83?
Live.
83? And he looked
Yeah.
old as fuck in 83?
Yeah, he was an old guy.
He looked about as old as me and Dom in 83. There's no way he's still alive now. No way.
It could be. You never know.
Oh, Pete, what did you say? Pete, do we got to time you out?
With all the clones, they all look alike. You know,
Now
apparently
this is
that's too edgy for this group.
He's 83 years old. They didn't face get an 83-year-old, bro. All
they,
right, go ahead.
well, no, he's at 83. He was the movie was made in 83.
Oh, in 83, that's right. Yeah.
So I like this. The Biker Scout helmet. It opened up
That
to
is
the
cool,
front.
Commander Jesse. All right,
It's
thanks,
actually pretty cool.
Lopez. All right,
I want to hear.
that was in front.
This is why we need a Jedi. So we hear him complain that he can't put this on.
Because his big ass head.
Yeah, he won't
But
be
he
able
might,
to-
now that you open it, you might be able to get in like the gimmick thing.
I actually like that. You know, I was saying no, but then I saw when they opened the front of the helmet, I was like, tempting.
You know, like when they start putting when you start getting that graded linebacker helmet, and like it was bigger than the regular just grit helmet, and then it's straight out, so fat kids could put that shit on. I'm just saying, you never know what the opening space is.
It was pretty cool. So now you get the pipeline reveals.
Ah,
so
here
there
it
you
is.
go.
There
Black
you go,
series.
Lopez.
So the Black series, you're gonna have Luke with Grogu build a pack, which
Nobody gives a fuck about.
yes, you're gonna make. They have a deluxe Dark Malgus.
There we go.
Now
Oh shit! It's a deluxe.
it's deluxe, so that means it's gonna be $40-something.
Wait till it goes on sale. Half
Marco gave me one.
And
Oh,
then they're
no.
going to come out with the Ahsoka Loyalist helmet, another helmet, repainted Clone Trooper helmet that's going to come out. But the only thing I'm really interested in is the Darth Malgus.
Yes.
Yeah, Malgus
That's
is
what I
sweet.
really want.
That's sweet.
But I was kind of disappointed that they could have made Star Killer. It would have friggin' worked. But
Hey,
we got
I'll
Luke
take
and
it.
Grogu.
So out of a 2.5 hour fucking greatest reveal ever that we can't allow comments and we know everything because it's made for the fans.
Made
It was
for the
literally
fans.
was it called Fan Cast?
Yeah.
For the fans, by the fans? Like
yeah. Wait, did you have the did you
Fan stream.
keep up there? You took off
fan
the
stream. Fan stream with no fucking fans.
the retro. They had the retro pipeline.
I didn't. I was probably next. You got one thing. You got one thing out of the
Malgus.
fan stream.
And all right, so they're dropping the retro line like the regular ones that look like Star Wars figures. So they have the Book of Boba Fett line is dropping, and we all know which one I'm buying. So that's it.
Did they? Yeah, they already had a Black K. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is all shit they already had.
Well, these are the ones like the Star Wars figures. They have the Cad Bane.
Yeah.
They have a Grogu. They have a Tusken Raider, Black K, Fennec Shan, and Nomad Boba Fett, which they actually call him Nomad now because people were calling him Nomad because they never said Nomad. But now Star Wars took the name Nomad, Boba Fett.
Dude, how much is that helmet? If this is true, if Joe's, we
130
should buy
bucks.
100. Okay, I might buy it for Jedi. That'd be worth it to watch him try to put it on.
And I can't get to Darth
You wouldn't
Malgus.
even dare.
No, why would I? Why would I give you? Do you understand how money works? If you just frivolously spend it, you have none of it. This is entertainment. This is 100% entertaining. It's worth the juice is worth the squeeze on that one, sir.
There you go. Nah, but like there's people who buy these the retro figures, which make one. Let's see, the first original
What's
one.
retro again? That's not black. Is retro Black
No,
Series?
No, retro is
No.
the original like Canon line. That's
Oh
what they call it.
yeah, like vintage line.
Yeah. So
Wait, but it's the big sized.
no. It was
Vintage line?
the three and
3
three.
3/4. It's
right.
just like vintage. Yeah.
What do they call the 6-inch sized? Looks like
Black
Black
Series.
Series. Black Series.
No. The ones where they're in the packaging that looks like the 3 3/4 packaging.
Oh yeah,
Don't they call that something else?
they do.
You know they call it on the retro card. I guess
That's what I mean. That's why I thought.
That's what I
maybe
think
that
this
was-
Black
is,
Series
yeah.
retro card.
Oh, Black Series retro card. Fuck it,
Yeah,
whatever, dude.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
All right,
It's,
so
it's confusing.
also we got more Star Wars and Funko Pops for the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi coming out. So they actually coming out with a couple of Funko Pops. Jedi's got a new C-3PO right there.
We got Vader
Yeah,
doing
Ewoks.
sit-ups.
Well, that's Vader when
So
he's
bad.
down when Luke put him down. He put the helmet on. Yeah,
I think he's going to the bathroom or something.
yeah.
well,
Well,
you know,
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought he was either reading a book or he had a laptop. He was like, no.
They're
Making it
releasing
up.
they're re-releasing the Bush Leah because I
He's
had
doing
to-
me.
Yeah.
He's podcasting. He's got his feet up, just chilling.
Then you have Luke and you have Vader. Then I thought of Marco.
Max Rebo.
Walmart.
I don't
exclusive.
shop at Walmart. I don't know.
So you have a Hot Topic exclusive Emperor, a keychain from Hot Topic, Darth Vader.
There's still Hot Topics open?
Hot Topic.
Yeah.
You have a holographic Luke from Entertainment Earth.
How the
Still
fuck
selling
is
wallet
Toys R Us
chains
closed?
and T-shirts. To
Hey, somebody one day explain to me how Toys R Us is closed and Hot Topics is still fucking
What's
around.
Entertainment Earth? I've never even
And
heard
then
of
you have an
Entertainment Earth.
Ewok hitting the.
Entertainment Earth is an
Really?
online site. Really? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And then, yeah.
I order a bunch of toys from there.
Yeah. I don't have any toys, so yeah.
That's why.
No reason.
Go to the next page.
Max Rebo.
So then you have the movie moment where Vader is fighting Luke.
They already had this Jabba,
Yeah.
didn't they?
So no, they didn't. So in the back, they made a space. So when you buy that Emperor from Hot Topic, you could sit the chair right in between and have him in the back, which is kind of cool.
So they make you buy another thing.
Yeah, so
But
you
you
gotta buy
don't
it.
take any. But Dom, you don't take any of these fuckers out of the box. So what the fuck's the
I know.
point?
I'm not buying them. There's no
We'll see, Dom. We'll
Well,
review it when it comes
and
out.
they redid the.
Dom has a show on Friday called MCM where
Yeah,
if you
we'll
look
see.
at this
They're
3
all
months
gonna be there.
later,
They're gonna be like
you'll see all the
mystery.
shit there.
They re-released the Jabba the Hutt, which they did more detail, which is actually pretty
That's
cool.
like, hey, hold on. That's like Dom earlier saying it's the same thing. It's not the same thing. When you say you're not going to buy something and then it shows up 3 months later, we have the tapes, Dom. We have.
I know you do. I know you. Shh. All right, so this is what I'm interested in. So they're doing the build the
this shit.
the Jabba friggin' scaff. They're
They're
building-
doing it at Target though.
Yeah, so if you so they're from Target, they're exclusive from Target only. If you look at the back of the box, who's the last one? Number 623.
Mando. Just kidding.
Yeah, you're right.
Free Vizsla.
You're right. Freaking Bo-Katan. No, it's Boba Fett, and that would be the only piece I'll be buying from this thing. I don't care.
You'll buy it all. You'll buy it all.
No, remember, GameStop. Remember they had all those GameStop ones that formed the background to. I saw all of them in discount bins except for one thing. Dom was right. You can't get Boba Fett.
You should get all these on discount for like
the
$4.
Boba Fett's. You know the jumbo one I bought, the jumbo Boba Fett.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get it.
I saw that on clearance all the time over there, and then I never bought
now
those.
it's like
a baseball bat.
All right, so the Giants game next year, I mean, it's September 9th, 2023. The first 20,000 fans will be getting a Mandalorian Giants Funko Pop. The first 20,000 fans. I don't know if there's going to be a chase with this.
There was a chase last year. There'll be a chase this year.
Maybe they might make another one, but as of right now, it's Mandalorian with the Giants colors holding a baseball bat.
Call Legs. Go see if Legs will get you.
Those things were crazy expensive. The last Giant one, right? Like the C-3PO was like
a
couple
and
$100.
Jedi got him. Jedi finally got him.
So I mean, if I lived in San Francisco, I'd go to this game.
Yeah. San Francisco's pretty far from Leg though.
Look, so I kind of look.
He ain't got shit to do.
If they make if they make the chase, it's Grogu. It's him holding Grogu holding a ball, which would make sense. Kind of holding a baseball. If they did that, the chase figure. So I don't know.
They'll do a chase.
I don't know, but 20,000. And then I don't know when this is coming out. So they have one of the foreign stickers in the back. It's actually Obi-Wan in Mandalorian outfit in the from the Clone Wars when he dressed up in the Mandalorian stuff. So kind of Obi-Wan fans.
You want to buy it. Is what you're trying to do. You're trying to justify.
I know.
Buy it.
Why is this one creeping me the fuck out more than the other ones?
I like Obi-Wan in the Mandalorian.
Those dead eyes are closer.
Yeah.
With the mustache, the dead mouth too. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a mustache over no mouth. All right, so I got these. These are definitely these are down the line, pipe down the line.
Who's this from?
So from Mara, was it Maralos 612?
Okay.
So he's a legitimate site with when it comes out to the Funko Pop.
Yeah. It's kind of like what's his name does with the toys.
So sodas. If you like the sodas, get ready. They're dropping a whole bunch of Clone War sodas that are dropping with chases. So if you have like every 1 in 6, you get a chase, or every 1 in 8, whatever it is. And then the Soaker is getting 6 pops. The first 6 pops for the series when it drops. So these are coming down the line. What?
You like the sodas, don't you?
I do, but I don't know because
I still got that one Marco you gave me from the diamond thing.
Yeah, see, I like the sodas.
Never gave it away.
But these are the ones I like. My Boba Fett. That's it. But yeah, I think some of these are going to be Star Wars Celebration pieces because the Star Wars Celebration is going to have their own line of Funko Pops and sodas. So, but these are on the way.
So Jerome, nice. Seattle has a
the Ventures could be cool.
And last but not least,
next up, that's
the worst spelling of Ventress I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I know.
So next up, we mentioned this a couple. When did we have this in the news?
We had it early January, about a month
ago. Murphy fine, which was like this huge. We said we'd go back and look at it when it actually went off. This actually went off 1st through 3rd. It was the Murphy fine. Dom was melted. I think everybody was because they're supposed to be. Now, a lot of it was still in box, but some of the boxes were open, and you could see some of the coloring of some of the stuff. But it was I don't know when there has actually been one auction that had this much product in it. I don't remember an auction with this much product in it of all old vintage Star Wars stuff.
The first 21, if you really think about it.
Yeah, first 21. Yeah, it was crazy. So we decided to pull out a couple of the stuff to show you, like most of the shit too. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to try to.
Well, listen, the first couple of slides. Go to the slide.
First couple was.
Right, so this guy had like 8 Boba Fett's unpunched with no price sticker on them. And look how much it sold for. I actually think that's undervalued.
No, this is actually, so there's a couple of them. There's a B, and a C.
Yeah.
C's the last run on these. A's is always the first one. This one happened to be, this is an unpunched one. It sold for $22,140.
These
are like the
figure or
no, just one figure. Shit. That was just one. And then there's Luke Skywalker, which was
this
punched.
Is big because this was the double telescope.
So this is C. So this is the 3rd line that came out of here.
8 of these. 8.
Yeah.
Mint in box.
Yeah.
Unpunched.
These were punched. These were punched.
But $41,000.
Okay, first off, timeout. Hold on. You can't say mint. You can't say mint because
All right.
if you could check, if you actually look at this one that's sold, if you know toys, you can see discoloration, oxidization,
It's a little yellowed.
It's still much more.
and there's scuffing on the back of a lot. There was stuff. It was still
Stuffing.
yeah. Well, it's different. They were in excellent condition, which is also not
yellow. There was no yellowing in the bubbles.
There is. You can see it right
I
there.
can see a little bit there.
You see yellow. Yeah, it was oxidization. Yeah.
You can see it from the on the background, like up against like the sky.
Yeah.
You can see.
But here's what he's saying. They actually decided to do some lot sales. They sold
a whole lot of Yodas.
They sold a whole lot of fucking Yodas, and like their estimates. By the way, I kind of this house was kind of off. I think, like, first off, I think their estimate. They were off because they're giving a $10,000 range. That's not typically how those work. And you'll see it later where they give like $600 to $3,000. Like, that's not really, you weren't actually giving ranges on this. And then they were still off by a lot. Like,
It's
usually
worth anything from like $1 to $1 billion.
Yeah, that's pretty much what they were doing here. So I don't know. I think actually if this auction was handled maybe even a little bit better, these prices could have gone for more.
Higher. I actually think he lost some money. I think there could have been a lot more money made with this, but
he didn't lose any money. Let's put it that way. He made lots of money.
He made a shit ton of money.
He made a shit ton of money. Yeah.
Where did these sell? Like, what was the auction house for this?
It was online. It was
the Morphe house.
Yeah, the Morphe house.
The Morphe house. Yeah.
There's some cool stuff there. Another lot 101. Now, so he started doing this too. They started doing 6 lots. Now you can see that the Han in this one has a little bit discoloration. But some of these were in like super great, condition. And I was surprised that he packaged them up as lot sales. File price for this was $4,900. This is what I'm saying. Like, how the fuck are you off by $3,000?
Let me tell you something. The Luke Skywalker, is worth the whole lot itself because the best pin.
Right. If he would have split this out,
exactly.
If you started piecing some of these out, he would have. I mean, they lost money on it. Honestly.
They lost some money.
This is for my thieves, for all you guys that are fans of tech. When we show that guy his basement, all that stuff, he loves this droid. I know he watches our show, so I just wanted to say, like, if you need a Christmas present, I could have bought this for you. He estimated $600 to $1,200 on this. It went for over 2, and this wasn't the highest priced one.
Nope.
This is 2E, so this is the one that has the free Boba Fett.
Yeah, but also it's the there's a different. This is the one, if I'm not mistaken. There's something with this one because there's 2 different versions of the droid.
Yeah, this is the last version. This is 20E and has a sticker portion on it. Yeah.
Yep.
So
there's another one that went for like 3 or 4.
Yeah, 4. There's another one that goes for more than this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a lot of Toyotas. This is one Lopez loves, so I put this one in here.
Yeah, I had it as a kid. I remember. Fuck, dude.
Well, you should have kept it in pretty decent condition,
man.
Because the minimum bid was $200. It went for $896.
That's actually a pretty good price.
Actually, but then that's what I'm saying. Like the $400 to $1,000 range was kind of off. I think the top end, the best one of these in top end and third one through went for like $900 at most. Which it's not how they. We'll explain it a little bit. I'll explain a little bit more later when we get into this auction thing, and actually it might help you because sometimes everybody doesn't think about bidding first, but you'll see it when because we compare some lots later on. Dude, this is dope.
This is dope. I know. This was really cool.
This is like 21A. This is the first runs.
Yep, the first. Yeah. This is the 20 back, I believe, right? The 20 back.
Yeah, it's 28. Yeah.
All I know is that look how all right. There's a little you can see, but it's still a great piece, and I actually still think that was cheap too.
What? No, that plastic looks clean. Actually,
it's clean. I'm saying, but look at the price they bought it for. I think he could have got more.
$1,476. Well, I don't know. Yeah, this is an early one.
Yeah. The first runs are the ones.
So this is the second 28. Now they have the exact same description on all of them. Like they just cut and paste this and changed around what it said. So almost every single one that they had listed for any singular product was Star Wars. This is 28. Like I said, it's the 28 one. Obi-Wan Kenobi in excellent condition. They're saying they're all in excellent condition.
How many versions of this toy was there? Was it just
one? No, there was of this A, B, C, A, B, and C.
Not all of them had C.
This one did. Obi had C, and some went up to E.
His cape. I was mad.
I'm telling you, man.
It's a different toy, though.
You
The
can
different
never
case,
collect
different
it.
toy.
Like the Boba Fett's, the variants alone, just A, B, C, D, E, F, G card. There, it's
Yeah, card.
you
That
can't-
you're talking about a completely different figure. It wouldn't be 20A, and it would be a different
Right.
figure. So they'd all say they had minor surface wear on the front of the card, extremely minor edge wear. They just cut and paste these for each one that they did. Even some of them that they said were bubbles crystal clear, they weren't. Condition was near mint, is what they were calling it. This is the case to mention. Then this one, so this one came in. This lot was 4 before this, and it went for 1476.
Look
The
like he's
next
showing a
one,
little, the second one, he's showing a little shoulder.
yeah. The next, it was almost they used that exact same picture, so you really couldn't tell. But the very next one that they sold, like they got more bids on it, and it went for higher. And then the third one, I think they sold after this, the same 220A, which was 4 lots later, went for like another $200 on top of it. So like it was, I don't know, like
That's rare.
how
That's not usually how it seems to work.
that's not how it works. Yeah, there's some funny. Well, as some of them got slim because they put up so many so close to each other, you saw this happening a lot where somebody would try to set the market price at the beginning one, and the next one they just try to outbid it more to set the real price. The actualization price on this was 7.2. Now this is including premium buyer, of course, but 1,722. For all those people that don't know, that means that they added in how much you have to pay the house. You know the toy isn't, the person who sold this didn't get $1,722. The house probably took 8%, 6 to 8%, because this was such a huge lot. Sometimes it's up to 30% off of it. Sometimes it's up to 50% off the lot.
Yeah.
But how big this lot, they probably negotiated down.
It depends on the deal, I guess.
This
Yeah.
one is such a rare find that they could
Yeah.
probably get it much cheaper.
Yeah, they probably got under 10%, which is super rare. What's up? Then we got lot 196. So this is an easier way to explain this. 196 Star Wars 12B Darth Vader went for 1,480 or 76. This was the first. This is actually, I think the first, or was it the third one out? Either way, they had a bunch of these. Then the very next lot, or 3 lots later, they sold another one exactly the same, right? And then the price went up to 1722, which is
kind of
weird.
weird the way they did this. I don't know what they were doing to try. They actually
They didn't pace it out. They didn't run,
No.
like if you're gonna do it, either run it through like you don't put back. You either put it back to back, or you put it like so far apart that people don't realize the actualization on the other price. But what you don't do is run it like 3 lots from each other. Like there's just bullshit in between the two. Like there's no rhyme or reason. It was like they just.
I think
What's next? This one.
Yeah. And I don't know how many bids this was. Was it another 17 or 13? So you're getting less bids, but for some reason, one less bid, but the price was up.
Favorite
Very awkward.
Look at that.
And then you got now this one. Now this is where we're talking about. So this was 21B, but this was 21C.
Yep.
A fucking 21C. Holy
look at the
shit.
price, $5,000.
They estimated that thing at 16, the same amount. See, that's what I'm saying. Like they didn't even know the difference in the variants. They were just everything gets the same fucking estimation.
See, the
which is
people
kind of
who
bullshit.
know, the people who know this stuff are the ones that did all the biddings. They knew this.
Sure.
They definitely knew.
Right, I know, but you would figure for how much money you're making off of this as an auction house, you probably should do some research
Yeah.
and realize that the C variant is going to give you double. I would think at least double, but you're fucking.
Why do later printings get so much more in toys?
Because
Less than
Rarer.
Because
it's like everything later printings they made less.
way less. Yeah.
I get
Maybe
that, but
there'll
that's
be
true with
slight
comics
variations in
too,
the
but
toys
it's later
themselves, but-
printing.
Yeah.
With a lot of these Wayseeker, to be honest with you, because some of them did sell a discount. In the front end, there's a lot, and people bought a lot of them, especially in B. So then, like when you get to C and E, like it very short runs. Cheap slab. I mean, look, they made a shit ton of money. I guess I shouldn't.
Well, the guy
criticize
made
them.
over $1 million. You know that for a fact.
Well, no, he did, but so did his house. Of course, I put up one of my
You talking about
favorite.
the guy who invented the pet rock.
yeah.
Made over $1 million.
Yeah, made over $1 million.
This is another thing that I found curious about this. They did sell individual Max Rebo bands, the whole packages by themselves, and actually they kind of lost money because they combined this with the land speeder. I don't know why they were doing combos, but
They got
I mean,
twist and shit. Oh, just put these two together.
They got a pretty good deal with that anyway. So
no, they did because like when I think one of the Max Rebo sets by himself sold for almost $2,000. So it's like you got a land speeder thrown in for $600.
The original box from the land speeder.
Yeah.
Because the box changed later on.
Mm.
And Max Rule, they got some decent prices, man. If you had $3,000 to spend, you could probably get yourself something big.
Yeah, for sure. What do you say? I think they,
Oh,
dude. I don't care what, dude. I'm telling you this right now.
But they didn't have to sell it all, did they?
You don't. First off, you take your time with a collection. You don't have. There's no overwhelm. You're the one who sets when you're going to sell it, dude.
yeah.
That's not. I mean, these are the auctions I love because, like, when we told the story about when we accidentally ended up in Meth Park going to a auction, like, you want them to feel overwhelmed because you get great deals like this on it.
Yeah. We still got to find that because that was a great.
This was a this was a steal in my opinion.
Yes.
How much?
$369.
Dude, I had that.
See, I never had that.
Never open.
I never had.
I have it. I love it, and like the netting always got torn.
Yeah.
I mean, for $369, I couldn't be around during the actual auctions, but if I could, I would have bought this. Flat out would have bought it.
Cool.
It's under what I don't even know where they came up with the estimation numbers, but like, dude, is like dirt cheap. I don't know how they didn't. And if you're going to bundle something, why wouldn't you bundle this and the Ewoks together? Like, if you're going to bundle anything, do that bundle.
No, Land Speeder and Max Rebo makes total sense.
Makes total sense.
This isn't the band you're looking for.
They didn't own money to.
Logical.
Sell this shit quick.
Okay, so I want to show this real quickly, just in case people don't know this. This is another thing we try to give tips to. Pete will attest to this probably when you're at garage sales or estate sales over the summer. They had these 3 figures. They actually redid them 2 in diecast again, made them a little different, but some of the attachment parts are the same. If you actually look, there's a rocket that you see in the front of the Y-wing. But what a lot of people don't know about this Imperial Cruiser, by the way, I don't know why the Imperial Cruiser is worth almost it's worth half of what you fucking put all 3 of these. This is stupid putting all these 3 together. Anyways, there's this little Princess Leia's escape ship. Yeah.
Wow.
This thing sometimes you could find in random toy. Remember how we always talk about the swamp monster or the trash compactor monster? And I know somebody's gonna tell us what the D. I just don't say it because they fuck the name up all the time. I know what it, but that thing you find that it's like $20, $50. This little thing. Yeah, it's good. So like, make sure
some pieces and parts.
Make sure when you're seeing stuff, even if they get in before you and somebody overpays, if you're buying this, make sure this part's in it.
Yep.
If you're not, you go around and search that place for any like little scrap bag of missing piece part things. You buy that real quickly because it's definitely worth it. Just want to share that out for you guys real quickly. Then I put this one in here because I actually just bought the hand puppet for Yoda. It's like whenever you're buying this thing. Yeah, I have 2 of them, but make sure you get the good hair. But like for this, once again, these big ass figures aren't that great, right? Like they're not that great.
I was never a fan of the big figures.
But that fucking puppet, alone in mid, like you don't see any of those in mid boxes.
Not really.
And to be honest, where they have the estimate of $600 alone, you could easily get that for the puppet. Like I don't know why they combined this other shit with the 2. I don't know. I mean, that actually large RGD2.
You know, that's actually
they got it for cheap. The whole thing they got for cheap because they could sell off the other stuff and they pretty much got their Yoda for free. Yeah. There we go. Darth Lopez, always to the rescue of me not pronouncing it. I'm still not going to say what it is.
Yeah, that's Ruben.
I know. Oh, Darth Ruben, sorry. Did you see this? Did you see how many of the early bird certificates they had? Holy shit, they had a shit ton of these. This one, they actually gave you all the they give you 4 figures, 2 came with it.
The baggies.
Man, almost 20 grand. How are you off on your estimates? Almost 20 grand, bro. Like they were out of pocket. They didn't know what they were doing. I always feel weird when you got somebody who specializes in like antique guns and like Mama's Tupperware, and then you're also trying to sell
Star Wars toys. I can do it.
Oh, they sell a lot of other stuff too.
Let me tell you something. It has a lot to do with the baggies too. The baggies are yellow. If the baggies turn yellow,
baggies on the left, yellow for Luke. Yeah. It's yellow for Luke, but it's white for the rest.
This is really cool though. But to have this,
the biggest steal, Yeah, I'm going to show you the biggest steal that probably got out there. They had 1, 2, 3, and 4, and this thing sold for $676.50. They listed it as excellent condition. I looked these fuckers over. These were high grade. They were high grade.
You should have paid for in yellow?
Bro, I would, for that amount of money,
Yeah, I know. I would have bought it.
I would taking a gamble. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they weren't yellow. Like you'd see, usually with yellowing, you'd see some you'd see some of the, there would be ticks, there'd be something going on, there'd be discoloration in this right corner, there would be something going on with these books. I first thought that the books were fucking just crop pictures. And then I looked at them and saw, because they're in bags, that they're scanned. They scan these in the bags. And I was like, holy shit, somebody got a deal.
Yeah, so we got a good deal. You know, sometimes you get a nice little deal thrown in without people realizing. Could have got a lot.
It was a toy
because
sale.
It's a toy sale.
That's why. So comics will go for cheap. It's like if you go to a comic show or whatever, somebody has toys, you'll get toys usually for cheap because that's not nobody else is looking. You got no.
I've been in an auction before where they all of a sudden they broke out some classic Star Wars toys. It was all, they didn't even say they had toys. It was all about comics, and then they broke out some classic Star Wars toys. And dude, shit, man, like I mean, the comic guys knew, so it went for a little bit higher, but it was still under fucking market. So, yeah, it's crazy, dude. It's absolutely crazy. That was cool. Also, they were selling the empty boxes after they emptied them. Look at this shit. Look at this box.
I would not be paying.
Look at this box.
I'm not paying
$1,722
just for
a box that's ripped.
The original box.
Dude, they have so many boxes. I don't fucking know, dude. They're all in the
boxes too. It wasn't just like one. It was like
the boxes they estimated them like 500. They did 250 to 500. Not one box sold for 500. Not one box sold. I think one box sold for $950.
Shit, like, that whole box with the Yodas. I would have bought that.
Well, at least had Yodas in it. This is just an empty box.
Yeah, I know.
What are you supposed to do with that box?
Exactly. It's like, I got the
wall.
I just ate.
Hey, bro, I don't know. The one thing that was funny was like, I went back and looked at some other stuff because they actually had some tin toys and they actually had this auction overall was pretty good. They had some Mark stuff. They had some other Star Wars stuff like I sold that Pepsi poster thing that was in here, and I actually did pretty good because I did better
cards
than them.
Too. Did he have cards?
He did. We could do a whole nother one next week if you guys want. Give us a thumbs up and tell me like, hey, you want to see more of this stuff?
We can do more.
We'll do more. We'll tape some stuff because I think we're gonna do a tape thing or something. But like
Super Bowl.
Yeah, we'll get you some more stuff out there. Because it's crazy.
Marco, if we're all in the same age group, so were we playing with the first generation of those toys? And like, I would say
not me because all my shit was bought at the Blue Light Special.
I was.
Yeah, well, I was playing with first generation toys secondhand. Like from my cousin.
Are you saying are we playing with all A cards? Is that what you're asking?
My mom and dad bought
figures.
So much Star Wars stuff.
I mean,
I wasn't playing with any. No, because all my toys were bought on clearance. So I was probably playing with all C figures and E figures.
C figures, fuck, I don't know. But I remember buying that Vader. Exactly.
Like those two. They use those two on card Gamorrean guards that I have.
You see the prices at $1.99.
Yeah. I know where I remember where I got it. Santa Monica and La Brea at a Thrifties. That Vader. I remember
things were different. You could say, "Oh, it's $1.99." Don't think how much fucking gas was a gallon back then, too.
I don't even know. It might have been
$1.99
or $1.25.
But that still doesn't explain why anybody's paying $1,800 for a goddamn cardboard box.
Star Wars was expensive back in the day in the market. They were expensive.
People paying that.
Premium figures.
Meanwhile, eggs are $10 a dozen, and you're paying that for a cardboard.
I don't know who the fuck's paying $10 for a dozen eggs.
People that are buying this box for $1,800 don't care how much eggs are.
What are you going to do with this?
By the way, if you're paying $10 for eggs, you're a lunatic, dude. Because I don't pay $10 a dozen eggs. Somebody's worth like $2, bro. Free range.
$1,700. That's a what? That's a low grade 181.
What are you going to do with this box? I'm serious. Like you're not going to fill it and say, "Hey, look, I got a complete grade."
Hey, Stick Boy says he's going to put figures in the box.
Jam them in this box.
That's a 5.0 right there.
It's the original boxes from the original toys that people loved.
Anyway, that's not what he's asking you. He's not asking you about Empire. He's asking what edition. Like, it was A edition, B edition. So Empire, definitely the ones were probably, and that's probably how you know sometimes is like what figures you had. If they went to C and E, you knew you got them because they were that late in the run in it. And same thing with Jedi. So
Anyway.
No, I eat free range. Dude, we have chickens 3 houses down if I'm really hard up for chickens. Get out of here. Nobody buys $10 eggs a dozen. You're an idiot. Until next time. Good one. Hey, I really like that one, Dom. Good job, man.
fun.
It's really good.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 20 minutes over when I was supposed to get out of here because I was
Yeah, that's 'cause you have too much
by our
fun.
sales.
Good seeing you, Pete.
Pete,
But,
make sure you're checking out all the content he's put out there. Pete, plug the content real quickly.
Wait,
Plug the
before you
show.
leave, he fucking took his head.
You did that on purpose.
God damn it.
Now you gotta wait.
Because I got to remind his ass that we've got to go on early because that's the vote for members. You guys voted to hang out, so we're going to hang out before the tax show on Wednesday. So I got to remind him so he shows up on time.
Good luck.
If any members are still watching or watching this on the replay, I'll do a post that'll be on the channel. Make sure you hit me up, whether it's a DM or something, so I can get your info, so I can send you guys the link if you want to come and hang out for a little bit before we do the tax show on Wednesday. That's the Ask Us Anything. We'll just chat about whatever the hell you want to talk about. No matter.
I used to be a member.
What the hell? You're still complaining about it?
Yeah.
I told you where the button was. If you want to click the button, click the button.
I can't find it, dude.
You can't. What do you can't? You got to do it on a computer, I think, because I don't know where it is on
You
the
got
phone.
issues, Lopez. You got issues. Can't
I'm
find it.
computer illiterate, bro. That's what it is.
Yeah.
My wife does
Hey,
everything.
you want to see something cool? Stretch Armstrong, Boba Fett.
You're just sitting there playing with it.
He's like, I've got it. All right.
What kind of nonsense is going on?
Pete was
Oh,
gonna
I
tell
was
you
going to
something,
say something
Marco.
before you left. I needed you.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What's up?
Just to remind you that the members voted that we're going to do the hangout. So I got to remind you, we got to go on early on Wednesday for the hangout.
Dude, my throat is almost done already. I'm fucking done. I told you
Step
already.
up, bro. Come
I
on.
know that was your idea.
Sorry, people want to see me on this channel, Lopez. Maybe one day you could be
No,
me.
if you want to move it,
No,
then
we wanna
we'll
see
have to
Pete.
move it. Let me know. We'll
Not you,
talk about it afterwards. But other than that, members, I did a top 10 and
Yeah,
10.
bro.
You guys
We'll do
get
it. We'll be there
tomorrow.
early. Hey, maybe. Hey, thank you, Pete. Lopez, maybe one day you can
I'm
be.
handsome. I'm ruggedly handsome.
That's all I'm
In
saying.
the flesh, baby.
That's all I'm saying. All right, Pete. I'll
All
check
right,
you out
we'll
later.
see you guys out.
Hey, did you see the thumbnail, Pete? Thanks for doing that. Appreciate it.
Are we
You
doing?
know where you can take that.
Yeah, I got it. All right. See you later, Pete.
Are we doing Valentine's Day? Or are we doing Bad Batch?
Do Bad Batch. Damn, we're
Finally,
two-
Lopez, you watch Bad Batch?
He did. I made him watch it. I said you
You
can't
made him
get
watch
content if you're not didn't watch anything.
No, I watched it because I knew the little Wookiee was going to be on there. So adorable.
Again, I enjoyed this episode. It's Clone Wars.
Really? Holy shit! Ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
But yeah, no, this was a fun episode. This is the second best one of the season so far for me personally. It's called Tribe. Of course, we already know what happens. We get this episode starts out with a Sid deal that goes wrong, which I think every deal this season has gone wrong. They haven't done one right. So I wonder when Sid's going to get annoyed with him for not doing anything right. Maybe the Nerf Nuggets one went all right, but
They saved her ass. I think they saved her ass, so it doesn't.
That's true. She gets, yeah.
It's
Gets a
like
little bit of
Lopez,
grace.
I just got a soft spot because he just is around. Sometimes you got to feel bad for people.
I love
We
it
got
too,
this
dude.
deal going on for these chain codes who tech is manufactured, and they're selling them to this, I don't know, black market gang, which you've never heard before. Another introducing of new characters. While they're there, Echo and Omega are just hanging out. Like, this is not a good place. Omega hears some cries. Of course, she's got to go check it out, and there we find their electroshocking Gungi. So how we pronounce it?
Yeah.
They got
That's good
good
enough.
pronunciation.
Hey, what do they call this gang?
I forget what they're called.
Do you think this is like an offset of the Droid Grata? Like, I thought they should have linked it up to that. I thought that was a big miss on their part, because that'd be very interesting then if the Droid Grata was actually selling Slate, like selling.
Right.
That would have been very interesting.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either, but I think they missed. I mean, I was very disappointed. I think they missed on that. Go ahead, Lopez.
What's his first appearance in comics?
Gungi?
Yeah.
He has a itty bitty cameo. In
Don't
the back,
worry, Lopez.
the back
Lopez, go
of a
ahead.
comic, which isn't even important.
Don't worry, Lopez will buy 60 of them and then talk about it for fucking 20 years. That's what he loves.
Well,
Yeah.
so you know what? Star Wars show. We're going to keep it there, Marco, but we'll get to it.
I'm
I don't know what
what's
that
going
means.
on there. So then,
I don't know
yeah,
what that means either. Bad
going
joke.
back on
Lopez.
what's going on in the Bad Batch, which is more important than whatever's going on over there. we got Omega steps in, saves Gungi, and you know, as they're doing the deal, they realize something's going on because everybody says we don't care about the deal anymore. There's things going on, and they go, oh, it must be either Echo or Omega, and that's what happens. And so they get to the standoff, like what's going to happen, and then the Bad Batch.
I thought it was cool. I really thought, yeah. Go ahead, hit the next one. The Bad Batch gets there, but when he got the lightsaber, when he pulled it out, they were looking for it, pulled it out the droid thing right here. I thought this was badass, dude.
It was.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn, don't do a bunch of lightsaber shit. And then when they did it like this, though, I was like, now that's how you do lightsaber shit, dude. That was really cool. You know, they've been really lazy with Jedis and like, because how many, you know, like at one point there wasn't hardly any, right? There was no Jedis around. There was Obi-Wan. And then they started introducing more and more. And then it was like, oh shit, now we've oversaturated. There's fucking Jedis out. You go take a piss outside after a bar, you'll run into 6 Jedi after Order 66 at this point, right? And I was like, oh damn, how much are, but they did this one right. This was one that I felt they did a really good job on.
Yep, they did. Yep. And so then you see him there in the action. It was pretty good. I thought this whole scene was really well done. So you got that, and that's the opening, and then they're like, oh, we got to take him back to Kashyyyk, and he's, you know, clearly traumatized, A, because they're clones, B, because he's been so long by himself. And so I thought this was good. And then you get what's really fascinating, and it's like, oh yeah, it's been a while since we have been to Kashyyyk.
Which is funny because if you, I know why you're saying this. No,
Marco.
Anybody else?
Lead it.
No, because I heard this too, and I was like, yeah. Dom, do we know why this is funny? Lopez?
Weren't they last season?
No.
No.
So originally when Dave was doing Clone Wars, one of the series that didn't come out besides the Ventress one was this. They had the whatever the shit's called. Where they already pre-planned it. And what you saw was the Bad Batch saving Yoda off of Kashyyyk.
Oh.
Which this is giving a callback of maybe they did save you. Like, but it doesn't make sense because under the new fucking canon where you see it, we would have seen that already. You would have seen them saving him, right?
No, you wouldn't see it. It just never got produced. So
the whole fact is that
the canon. It's just a story which you've never heard yet.
Yeah, the Oxford, they're still somewhat canon because eventually they'll come out. Eventually,
we don't know if they ever will come out. No. This is
the problem I have with it. The portion of when, what's his name? The sniper kid.
You mean
Crosshair? Crosshair would have been with them smuggling Yoda out. That's where I'm like, if you're going to try to pigeonhole that in now, it's going to be. I mean, I'm not saying that Dave does a lot of shit.
A couple years before, when Crosshair was still in it, it would have been before Order 66.
No, it would have been. No, he got him out of there during Order in Dave's original thing. Oh. It was as Order 66 got taken out.
I don't think it was.
You want to bet?
I watched the celebration in preparation for it. When they showed all the scenes, I didn't think it.
Why was Yoda fleeing Kashyyyk then?
I thought it had something to do with Tarful because Tarful was there.
No, it was like when they had the thing. Remember, he was on. If you watch the movies, Yoda was on Kashyyyk when Order 66 came down, and then all of a sudden everybody's like, "Well, how do you get off Kashyyyk?" If you watch Dave's thing, when it did the back thing, it was because its clones were going after him, and these guys were taking him out. That was supposed to be their original order. Man, I can't fucking talk. Go ahead. Somebody finish what I was saying.
No, so he was just going to add to that scene where Yoda flips in the air, beheads the troopers, and from that moment, he would have added to that, right?
These guys. Yeah, after he beheads it, what's his name? The Wookiee takes him, hands him off to Bad Batch. Bad Batch gets him off the planet.
I think the arc is still going to be canon. It just takes a different timeline. It's not. Yeah.
Or they could actually do is they could actually redo it, take out some of the scenes like with Crosshair. And make it
no, they can't fit because
they can't.
They actually did it before with
they were with Caleb Doom. They can't. That doesn't work.
How about you just leave it alone? Just leave it alone. Don't even touch it.
I do think when I went back and
I think this is where they're doing it. I think this is where he's touching it but not touching it, and I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, this way, yeah, but don't add. I don't want to see it. Just leave it.
Yeah, just leave it for people like us where we can go like, ha ha ha, this is a callback.
And I put some other stuff from that in here, so it's
okay,
pretty fascinating.
Sorry,
you got these spiders. These are were first seen in the Knights of the Old Republic game, but they also were in that arc that was unproduced. When you saw a clip from in Celebration, you can see him here.
Yeah, there it is.
This is what it looked like at Celebration. They got in a fight, unlike what happened here before, and so they have history here. Wrecker does not like those spiders, and so when Wrecker's like preparing to fight again, he's like, "Oh, we've been here, we've seen this before," which is fascinating. But then they go to this town, which obviously was the town they'd been at before, and it's burned down. And then you see here the Trandoshan, which is Commander Venomore. Venomore was also the main villain in that 4-part arc, and you can see here I put this is the 2012 concept art from Venomore. So we finally see him for the first time, 11 years later. Marco, you're muted, or you're not.
Yeah, I'm muted. I think it's cool. I think that they're putting all this stuff from there because they don't directly say that they saved Yoda, so they'll never have to say that. But they're giving us all the stuff that was supposed to be in there, which is really kind of cool.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat that they did that in this episode again. So cool, and so you see him there for the first time. They end up going out and saving this Wookiee. Looked awesome. I really liked the whole scenes in this, how they were able to do Kashyyyk and make it look so good, how the Wookiees look.
I can't believe they put the fucking cat things back in.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Oh, these things,
man, that was cool. Come on, dude.
Well, dude, they look so fucking weird. Yeah, I don't know.
But this is what they did look like before. This is the concept art. They look way better than the concept art.
Yeah, no, they showed. No, actually, if you remember watching the old thing from Celebration, they look so weird as shit in that. Like, they look weird as shit. So, like, then you're like, oh, okay, all right. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so I thought they actually looked really good.
Better, yeah. But I was still like, they looked like an oversized fucking stuffy dude. Anyway.
Well, I mean, if Hasbro came out with this thing, I'd be more interested in it.
Yeah,
Don, you buy one of these for Hasbro?
Ears. Look at the ears.
Hasbro Figure Lab exclusive.
Yeah, come on.
A Funko Pop, Dom.
Yeah, the concept looked more like monkeys than cats. I agree. So that's
there you go, Wookiee fanatic. Yeah, but that was a concept art. When they brought it out, it was a combination of a cat and a monkey. Like, if you go back and look at it, it looks like a combination of a cat and a monkey. It looks between these two things. It was really awkward.
Cool to see different creatures on the Kashyyyk. You know what I'm saying? That you always think about the Wookiees, but other like animals that are on there, other things that are there, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I agree. Again, there's just
I thought it was cool because we saw these in the Celebration back scenes.
No, I know, and it was kind of cool that they brought them back. Which it's always cool when they bring something back that you thought they would never show.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
I agree completely. That's what makes this episode, I think, really neat. But we can talk
about.
What
are we talking about?
Again,
Legos. What the fuck?
Is this just Clone Wars 2.0, and is that when Bad Batch?
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Way Seeker, agreed.
You got the head of the tribe here. Cool character like that, and then you get to see them. You get Venomore saying, whoever gets this gets 100 pelts.
This is 100% out of Clone. This is just redone Clone War stuff, but yeah,
absolutely, just using an old arc. Agreed.
Lego minifigure.
This is probably one of my favorite things, though, was just how awesome and great Wrecker fit in with the Wookiees, and just like you could see the face there.
Looks like
he's like, oh, I'm not trying that one, and Wrecker's like all in. It's such a cool
I don't like the
thing.
animation on the Wookiees though. They make their faces look kind of off, kind of weird.
That wasn't bad.
What?
I'm handsome. I'm ruggedly handsome.
Not sure we should be criticizing the way things look.
Look at this face, bro. Look at this face.
All right, what's up next?
So then you get also the trees, and this was also a really cool aspect.
It was really in depth. I really enjoyed this. I'm glad you liked it, Wayseeker.
I'm pulling up a quote here from Pablo.
Oh,
going in there.
The boss, you mean? You mean the boss?
The boss.
Pablo Regalos a bum. But go ahead.
Jealous. You're just jealous.
Some of George's earliest notes really talk about the way the Wookiees commune with the trees. And if you find, this is another thing that we do. We've got all these old interviews from Lucas way back from 77, where he was speaking in the voice of the character to someone at Lucas Licensing, giving them the sort of information they need for the backstories. And there's one where he goes on and on about Kashyyyk, and it talks about their abilities to commune with nature, and it's almost Force-like, their sensitivity to what the trees are like. And so that, I mean, I love how they bring in the lore of Star Wars in this episode. They don't force it on anybody. It's not like a huge scene, but they keep putting in all this lore. I think in a very.
I just wanted to see one of them get cut down, and then they plank it so that they could use it as like the front part to a ship, so they could use it for the dashboard. Like a troll.
Okay.
Deep cuts. Anybody not? Yeah, sorry, too deep a cut for Baby Lopez, but I think some people got that one.
Okay.
All right, what's
Moving
up
on.
next?
We gotta have the Freemakers in there somewhere,
Yeah,
right?
Freemakers,
Freemakers in every one of our
Freemakers all of a sudden jump out and they got Kashyyyk fucking wood.
and then
Like, what the fuck? I love Freemakers, man. Fucking bring the Freemakers back. Hashtag Star Wars do it right. Bring Freemakers back. You know, hey, little Dave hated that show because everybody loved that shit, right?
Absolutely.
He absolutely hated that shit. Ain't canon no more. Literally, I was at a Disney park in a Star Wars thing. They're like, "Did you just hear they canceled Freemakers as a canon thing? Are you fucking kidding me?" I was like, "Yeah, man." It was the guy that was working the thing. I was like, "I know, dude. It's one of the best things." He goes, "Dave." That was all the guy said. Dave.
You can't call him that, bro.
Oh, sorry, little Dave. All right.
Oh, yeah. So you get, all of the fire here is coming on, and they're trying to, burn them out. And they trying to, I thought this was a pretty cool scene. I couldn't capture it very well, where they,
BK 3 for 3 today.
Give him the bell, bro.
Ring the bell.
You can't say give him the bell after I already said I was giving him the bell. Stop ruining bits. Go.
But you got this like nice little one-on-one fight here with the lightsaber versus the flamethrower thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this is
cool.
well done. I mean, this is one where you can't deflect things, and lightsaber doesn't do you too much good unless you just snipe it in half. The point there, and the other one is that they're leading everybody else towards these spiders who only attack when provoked, and so they know that the trees come up with the plan to do that. I really like the idea of that, and so you see him coming in here, and he snipes that and hits it right in half. And that,
it was badass. That was badass.
It was a cool battle. I thought that was a good.
I did a great job with it. Yeah.
Yep. And then you also get to see the spiders wrap that person up and lead them up.
That actually kind of like really he got eaten. You know that for a fact. That was the.
I'll tell you this. Like, this is where little Dave is his best, right? Like this Clone War-esque, like one-off stories, an altercation, like this. It's masterful when he does this type of thing, man. It's really good. It is so good. It is really, really him at his best.
It was a very good episode.
Yeah.
It really
it was
entertaining.
And I didn't have a scene to end it on, so I needed to end it on something. So I think I have it here. But there was not a great way to end that slide. But
it was a filler episode, as some of you like to say.
It was a
filler episode, but that's what it is. I mean, that's what Clone Wars is. And I think it was just done. He gave us, without being too straightforward with the stuff, he gave us hardcore fans, like a lot of like little nods to stuff that he's done before, without ruining anything. You know what I mean? He gave some nods to old Pablo the Beast. He gave some nods to little Lucas. You know what I mean? It was good, and he did what he's best at, just telling nonsensical stories that like don't really have much to do. And keep
next week is supposed to be really good. You have 2 episodes that are dropping.
2 episodes dropping. Yep.
The Clone Conspiracy and the other one. I forgot the other one. So it's going to be a very heavy clone type of episode. You'll probably see what's the face from.
What are we doing here?
I don't know.
What's the name?
What?
From I'm trying to think.
What rumor site did you hear about?
No. I'm not no rumor site. I'm just saying.
Is there 2 episodes?
Yeah,
There's 2 episodes. Yep.
Dropping. What's the name from the clone facility?
Oh, you're talking about?
Was this the last? They did 2. Was they did 2 last time, and was that the Cad Bane one when they did the 2? Or Fennec Shan or whatever. They did back-to-back ones last year too, didn't they?
They did.
Was it
They did.
Shan? Was it
Once.
Shan and Cad Bane?
Maybe, yeah, that was that one.
Mm-hmm.
I think the story's going to start turning. That's my guess. Like, we've had the 3 filler episodes in a row where it's like kind of showing them that they don't have a purpose, right? And so we've got that. And I feel like they're going to start turning to figure out what their purpose is, or people are going to get fed up like Echo and just maybe leave, or we'll see. But I think
The action's about to pick up. It'll be nice.
They're going to turn that arc. But, I mean, if you could have had 3 filler episodes that were all like this, it would have been great. But we didn't. We had 1 really good filler episode, 1 okay filler episode, and 1 really bad filler episode in my mind. And
I don't think any of them were that bad.
They were all bad until this one.
yeah,
Hey, but Mr. Lopez, you're just not really a Star Wars fan, so
I'm
you got
very
to.
much a Star Wars fan.
You don't like the comics. You
No.
don't like the movies. You don't like the fucking cartoons. You don't like.
Don't worry, Plagueis is coming.
Oh, I know.
That's a cameo. That's what I'm saying. He only likes books that got cameos in it. He likes.
Somewhere.
Well, I'm trying to find it.
He likes little Wookiee Padawan cameo, and then he's like Pragus cameo.
Purist,
But-
because I stick to the movies.
the best 2 episodes have been Clone Wars 2.0
Yes.
with Rex and Gungi this season so far.
Gungi. Yeah.
Said by the Star Wars specialist himself.
I don't disagree with that statement. I
It's not
said they were
bad.
bad.
It just shows you like
So
we care more about Clone Wars than we care about Bad Batch.
No, I think it's just done in the Clone
Okay.
Wars style. So like the more that he does, I think that's where that's what I'm saying. I think that's where he shines the best.
But
When
my complaint is, where are we going with these?
You've
guys?
watched one. You watched one out of the
I
4
can't
though.
sit through it. I'm not perfect. I can't sit through it. It's boring. I had a hard time watching the first season. I watched it out of loyalty to you guys. Honestly,
Jerome is not going to stop until Hondo shows up every week.
So
How
the
many
next
more
question now.
seasons
So
of
the
The
next
Bad
2
Batch?
episodes are the last episodes from the trailer, because I don't think they're gonna have anything else from the trailer. The trailer, like after these 2 episodes,
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Yeah.
yeah. So we're not gonna know what happens the next episodes after these 2 episodes.
No, we
how many seasons?
Well, we can kind of guess, Randy.
can kind of guess.
This ain't rocket science. This show ain't rocket science, bro.
No.
How many more seasons?
We don't know.
Is this it?
We don't know.
We don't know.
I think there's gonna be another season.
Hold on now. This is what I'm gonna say. I'd rather have little Dave doing this and say, Davey, good job. This feels very Clone War he likes, than let him fuck around with other shit at this point. So like,
Just give
Even
us
though
more
you
Clone
can't.
Wars though.
that's what he just gave us. This last episode.
saying,
The episode before that was Clone Wars 2. You didn't like it. You didn't like it, but that should be 4. All these filler episodes you keep saying, they're all, go back and watch them. They're all very Clone War
The
esque.
Pod Racer one wasn't. That was resistant.
I actually
That
think
was-
the Tales.
No,
from
Plow War was just
are
yeah, I'll
gonna
give you that.
be- Are going to be the shows they show every year that take aspects from the Clone Wars and makes Tales of the Jedi. That's what they're going to do. Those cartoons are going to probably bits
I'm
and
all
pieces.
for that as long as they don't screw with canon and
Yeah.
give me baby Ahsoka riding a freaking lion or whatever that thing was.
Oh, they're gonna put her on a Rancor next, bro, just like your girl
Very
Santa.
well done. You're just mad.
Yeah.
That's just Baby Ahsoka, very powerful as Baby Ahsoka.
That's
Yeah.
the dumbest shit. That is literally the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Was that what?
Lopez.
He was a baby.
Lopez. That was so
I thought it
dumb.
was excellent.
Hey, whatever type of credibility you were trying to build up this entire fucking show,
No, not
change
at
this
all.
man's name. Get it back to Mr. Lopez because he's definitely not a Darth.
My crib,
Not at all,
on that on
bro.
my
I
playpen.
love that Ahsoka. Come on,
You
man.
don't like know anything about Star Wars. You're like,
didn't even watch it.
yeah, you didn't even watch the shit. You saw the fucking preview. You're like, oh, there's a kid. Like that was the dumbest shit I ever heard. Like
You
what
guys,
the?
because you guys don't like Star Wars.
Oh my
You're
God.
You guys
You're-
just like
you're-
the books.
yeah,
You
you're
like
right.
the movies and shows.
All right,
You're right.
let's
Okay.
get this Dom segment in here so we can finally get it done.
Yeah. Oh, Valentine's Day. Yeah, let's get into Valentine's Day. All right. Next up.
Nothing but love.
Yeah. So we all know that Dom's got a shopping problem. So will Dom buy it? Valentine's Day special.
I'm just saying, I love it.
Listen, I'm just saying, right? Dom, say it.
I'm just saying. Listen, I'm just saying. You know,
I mean, this is definitely, almost certainly, most likely, maybe going to happen.
So we've been trying to help Dom out of not buying stuff. The chat has been great for this.
That needs to be a shirt, man, or the emoji. It has to be.
Maybe we could turn it into emoji. All right. So first, holy fuck, this is horrible.
What is this?
First off, they're trying to hawk. This is where Star Wars gets out of pocket too. Princess of the Scoundrel, which came out months ago. They're not even redoing anything. They're just trying to pump this book that's already out.
Is it?
I don't know.
I think it might be the softback and finally.
It might be the softback. Yeah. I don't think it's the hardcover.
Are you buying this? No, this is still the hardcover.
No.
Negative.
Yeah.
I think we can agree on that.
Is it negative?
This one, however, we gotta go through the panel first to let the chat decide. Guys, I already gave you the price on this. We'll go over it really quickly. This is a Leah Canvas. Leah Canvas pocket tote by Aaron. I don't know what I was gonna go through and see some of this other shit she made. Yeah, it's $28 for this. Lopez, do you think? Now we know how he loves Slave Leia. Do you think Dom is in on buying this? Maybe for his beautiful, and he has a beautiful wife. Maybe for his beautiful wife. Do you think $28 he's willing to spend this so that they can hawk around his Black Fury jet?
I think he'd buy 2 of them, one for his wife, one from him, unopened, and it'll go on the shelf.
What do you think, Lacey?
I think if he's buying 2. I agree.
Yeah. Oh,
he's buying 2. Might buy. Oh, you might buy this for your daughter. Good.
I'd buy it for my wife.
It's cute. I don't mind.
I think Dom would think about buying this, and his wife's super smart. She'd find out, especially now considering we know she controls the credit cards, and instantaneously would cancel sale and make him send it back. Dom, what do you got?
You know what? You're absolutely right. She would cancel sale and send it right back.
Joe got it. Good job, Joe.
Yep.
Ring the bell.
All right, so that's a pass on that one, I guess. He'd want to buy it, but I don't think he'd get it. Next up, we've got holy shit.
What is that? That's a horror figure Chewie right there.
Oh, hey, make him knock it. Make him knock it. But guess what's on the next one?
But no.
Oh.
But they're for pets. That's kind of cool. Like,
hold on. Things are cool. There's a Boba Fett 6 and a 9. These are the prices. I think the 6s are $641 around there. It's like around $9-10 for the 9-inch figure. But they are chew toys for pets. Okay, so that's
buys it. I still think Dom buys it.
Hold on, Dom. Hold on. Do you think Dom buys it? Lopez, what do you got on this?
I don't know. I don't know if he's an animal lover, if he has animals. So because I don't know. I'm gonna say no.
I don't think
Dom already has it. He's gonna show us. I think he gets the 6 and the 9. That's how much he gets.
Hold on.
He's got a doggy. Marco is a pet hater, guys.
Marco is a pet hater.
Marco.
No. That's not true. I grew up with 3 dogs. I'm not a pet hater.
Marco does not like pets. He might like chickens for some free eggs.
I don't know. No. I don't like it when people take animals and they try to make it subdue to their fucking lack of having emotional balance. I think that's fucking pathetic.
Word salad. I wish I could give you a word.
Oh no, you don't want to hear what I really have to say, because what I really have to say is going to offend a lot of motherfuckers.
I've been on the phone with
way worse than my Santa Claus,
actually.
Doggy.
No, I know it's a dog toy, right?
But
I'm not a big fan of pets. If you want to say I'm not a big fan of people,
guys,
yes, having pets, you'd be correct. You'd be correct.
When it comes to pets.
What do you got, Dom?
Listen, I have a dog toy right here.
Oh, Jesus. So this is a buy 100%.
This one. Yes, not this one. Are you buying this one?
Yes.
You are. Are you buying the 6 or the 9 or both?
Both.
All in, except for Lopez. Yeah, we got to buy that. All right, he's buying. Why am I even doing this?
I would buy that because I am a Rey fan, believe it or not.
Present your soulmate or the other half. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm not even reading this horse shit.
Come on.
All right. No, I'm not reading it.
This is Shakespeare right here, Marco. Shakespeare.
Your ray of hope? What the fuck garbage is this? Heart shape. Get out of here.
She was.
Do we even have to ask this? Do we?
I love that.
Dude, we just sold. Hey, hold on. I need to go back and find out where the dog toys are. You can find these on StarWars.com. But apparently, we're selling the shit. These people should throw us a check. We're selling the shit out of these things in the chat right now. We're selling the shit out of them.
That's cute. When do we get royalties for this? You get more from that than anything else.
Fucking they ruined that character, man. She had so much potential.
Oh, she did. But that's your boy, JJ. I mean, Johnson's the one that gave her.
Johnson,
no, he gave her saying that she was a Skywalker.
How about that's the whole squad? That's Kathleen Kennedy from the top to the bottom. There you go. How about that?
Are you buying 1 or 2 of these, Dom?
A lot of L's.
I'll buy them on clearance. 1.
Ooh. 1. Ooh. I didn't think he would. I didn't think that. All right.
Oh. Oh,
This is why I do this, because these cards like this, I should have got them whenever I have a birthday, Christmas, whatever. My mother-in-law, God bless her, and my mom spend way too much money on fucking cards. And I get them for Halloween. I get all these special TS cards. They're expensive as fuck, dude. Now, I usually get the card, not the bundle. The bundle's $38, but they do have these pop-up cards and shit that are still like $20 a card, $18 a card, man. It's expensive as fuck. This is the Star Wars Mandalorian Love is on the Way bouquet, or bouquet, depending on how you want to pronounce it. And the Mandalorian Love is on the Way pop-up card. So you get both. So it says Love on the Way, and you open it up and a little fucking Grogu pops up in them.
Oh, we got to ring the bell.
hit the bell.
Why?
Ring the bell for
Hit
Joe.
the bell, bro. Joe's on fire. Hit the bell.
Joe,
I can't do it because they said it. They ruined it.
No, you got to.
Let's stop hating, Marco. Hit
That
the
is
bell.
They That was good. That was a good one, Joe. Even Lopez couldn't ruin it.
They gotta make that card now. Now Hallmark is gonna have to pay Joe for
they're
that.
going to pay him for that one. That's a tagline. All right.
100%
So
buys it.
this is the question I have. He might not be buying this, but is Dom going to receive this for Valentine's Day?
Dom's
Oh
buying
no,
it.
his
and
wife
receiving
ain't having it. Oh no.
You don't know.
Absolutely not.
Yep.
Look at
You
his-
should have said no. Dom, don't give
Might
this
go
shit
from
away.
Dom's brother. Dom's brother might buy it for him, but he didn't get one of these things.
Both might buy it for me.
Absolutely not. She ain't having
My
it.
nieces and nephews.
Yeah, there you go. You never know. All right.
For my 50th birthday, my niece drew a picture, 50 years old, and had a Grogu on it. So kind of
Nice. She's going to give you a $38 card, huh? All right, cool.
Hey, that's more expensive. That's the most priceless thing I have in the house. That's
It
more
is.
expensive than all the toys I have. I don't care about it. That's
That's just really cool.
Yep.
All right. They're better. It's even better than having a pet. That Star Wars Valentine's Day sweater Grogu plush. There's a reason why I put this up here. Not just because they had it on there, but you get a little Lando, a little plan of two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know he likes this. Look at him. Look at it. Look at him. Look at it. Wait, Secret, what do you got of this? Yes. $15.99.
No.
He's gonna
I
say no, but he's gonna get this one.
no.
It's gonna be on Mail Call Madness in 2 months.
He's buying this. Dom, let us know. Let us know what you're doing.
I'm gonna pass.
I
Yeah.
don't believe you. I don't believe you, Dom. We don't believe
Record
you.
it. Lock it down. We don't believe you.
We don't believe you. This is
99.
You just showed us a Boba Fett chew toy for a dog that you don't
I
have.
have a limited edition 3,000 piece chew toy for the dog Boba Fett that I got. So it's Boba Fett.
This
I'll
is
go
way
buy the
cooler.
Boba Fett damn dog bed. What do you want to talk about? I'll buy it. I don't have a dog.
You don't
Damn
have a
it,
dog?
Joe. Damn it, Joe.
Oh.
You get those crabby flowers and say, you son of a bitch. And say it, Dom. Read it. Read it.
You get those crappy flowers, and she'll say, "You son of a bitch."
Ring the bell.
All right, there we go. They're hitting it today in the chat. Holy fuck.
Oh,
Dude, I was going to do it, but I'm telling you, she would kill you if you did this. So
I
this is
know.
at the Disney shop only. They're called, now they don't even have the price on these fucking things yet, but it's I Love You, and I know Star Wars, they call them jerseys, but it's pretty much just a sweatshirt.
yeah.
I'm assuming there's going to be something like $90 for these things.
Is that front and back?
No,
Or you gotta
No,
have the two?
it's
that's
two.
on the back. Yeah, on
Yeah.
the back. Yeah. The
Oh,
boy
our-
girl
my-
color.
Our anniversary is on the 14th. I might.
I'm sorry, I lost you there for a second. Lost you.
Who?
Me and my wife on Valentine's Day. It's our anniversary, so
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
yeah.
I like that
Do
shirt.
not,
I love you.
don't waste. Okay.
Dom,
Yep,
gotta
there you
get
go.
this.
Dom's
Dom
getting
has
this.
to get this. He
Dude,
has
she's
it.
going to be, she actually, you want to know what? She probably would like this. She's
Yeah, I
like
think she would
that.
like this.
She's cool like that. She'd be like, oh my God, my husband's such a dork.
She's
But,
like, you buy a shirt, you give her the 5.
mm.
You can get
She
these
would,
online?
she would. She'd give you a hard time, but I swear she'd like this. So,
Yeah.
Can you
There
get
we
these
go.
online, Marco?
oh my God. Yeah, it's going to not yet, but they're going to be. They might be this week. I did this last week, so they said they were coming soon. Rock Your Romance. Somebody please read it. I don't have enough throat left for it.
Rock Your Romance in comfy style with matching Spirit jerseys, quoting the famous exchange between Han Solo and Leia Organa in Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Coming soon to Shop Disney and available at Disney Parks now.
Yeah, it's $90. All right. Star Wars X Rock Love Stibbit Pettit. Dude, $145.
$145 for
Bro, I was gonna bring up. We don't have the time. I was gonna bring up the other bullshit that they sold and called it Star Wars stuff. They ain't got shit to do with Star Wars, bro.
I would definitely pass on that before anybody says anything.
That's definitely not going to happen. No.
Mm-hmm. This isn't the only trigger,
but 145.
This is what they're suggesting.
I wouldn't pay $10 for this.
No. $2.99.
No.
Maybe $2.99 for the
right.
kit.
It'd be in the little
For
bucket
what?
store.
Who are you gonna show this to and say like, "Hey, you like my Star Wars pen?"
Just say that's what I think it's worth. It's $2.99. You might buy this?
Would.
Oh no!
He
Please, please don't.
It goes on this guy. This is interesting. They call this Dark Armor Engagement. They had This shit's horrible. So this whole place, they called everything Dark Armor, and it is all the same bullshit. It has nothing to do with Star Wars at all. It all looks like shit. Actually, a lot of their stuff is like half off too because they couldn't sell it already.
And my wife has an engagement ring. I got her, and her wedding ring is. She wouldn't change it for the world. So
yeah.
No.
And she wouldn't change that price too. She'd be like, "Are you kidding me? She'll even shoot me if I paid that much."
Deserve to be.
Yeah, so this is like, feel free to check out that website. But you know what? They do put their stuff on sale. None of it's good. I mean, some of the stuff isn't bad design, but it's like they added up like 20% because they put Star Wars on it, which is like
true.
Put diamonds in it. They did. They put diamonds in it, bro.
No, they put kyber crystals.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, $1,500 isn't a lot of money.
No, it's not a lot of money, but you know what?
That's not a lot of money.
I can honestly say one thing about my wife. She's not a flashy woman. She doesn't like crazy expensive things. She's very content with the little things, and she loves that more than anything else.
I don't know though. 5/8 of a carat. That's not a lot.
That's not. No, this thing is probably like $600.
Because of the site, they probably sell it for that much.
Yeah, $600. It is probably what. I mean, they did. Like I said, they got a bunch of stuff on it. This is kind of interesting, though.
Now,
this is okay.
This is definitely a down buy.
Yeah.
But but it's interesting the site this is on. So, Gold Edition playing cards by Theory 11.
Oh, dude, I'd buy those.
Here's the thing. Okay, so they are. If you buy one deck, it's $16.95. 3 decks, you get 5% off. 6 decks. Two problems with this. Let me see. I didn't actually. Okay, so we didn't do this before. This is actually a magic site for magic. These are for like doing magic tricks with, and they actually have got 2 other versions of this. They've got a silver or platinum version of it, and they have a regular version of it. And to be honest with you, the backs on these are pretty cool, but the difference between the silver version and the gold version is the price. It's like double the price. And it's like the cards are the same quality.
How much for 6 decks? It doesn't say.
No, it's 10% off. So you just get the regular version. Dom will get the regular version.
Yeah,
there's got to be.
I get.
Is there a Boba Fett for one of them?
There is.
There's a Boba Fett in there. It's got it. Dom's got it. He has to get it if there's Boba Fett.
He's buying this. Well, I would just buy the silver deck. The silver deck looks cool too.
Buy the silver.
And it's half. I think it's $8.99.
I ran across these cards when I went out shopping. I seen these cards, so I definitely would have picked them up.
The hell did you see them? Oh shit! Yeah. Where do you see them?
Box lunch.
They were throwing them into a thing or something.
In other places too. I've seen like when I go to the mall, they usually have them in the mall. And like in some places,
keep my eye on them. Love to beat spades. Nobody plays spades or pinochle, but
no, everybody just gets sick of beating you, bro. I play that shit all the time. Like anytime, if it ain't a challenge,
remember the story. I had to go away for stealing kyber crystals for a few years. That's all I did. Play pinochle.
And while you were doing that, I was playing cards, making money.
Anytime.
You see, Doc Ruben has the blue and the red versions.
Yeah, was it the red?
Yeah.
They also made like a clear version. I think a regular
I
version.
think
Maybe
the red
that's blue
version
red.
is Sith, and the blue version is Jedi.
That's right, and they had it as a combo pack too. You could buy it as a combo pack,
Yeah.
and then they made it. And then they made a silver version or something too.
Those cards are pretty cool.
Go ahead,
Yeah,
give me
I
a
got $100. I got $100 on Joe.
For what?
We gotta get that stream going where he's playing Tetris.
Yeah, okay, real quick.
Lopez, this is why nobody believes you because you say stuff. But this is why, because you say stuff like this. Hold on, you say stuff.
I'm ruggedly handsome.
Nobody believes anything else you say. Go ahead, Lopez.
Let me just say this. Okay, I can play spades easy, but it's like asking a person that plays chess to play checkers. I play pinochle. That's 4 decks. That's different.
Pinochle.
But I will play spades with my eyes closed anytime. Anybody wants it, bring it.
Pinochle is 2 decks, not 4.
4 decks.
Really,
you can play 4 deck. You can play
4
deck.
decks, right? And you can
play 4 deck.
Hold on, and you can play with the 9s or without the 9s. Come on now, Meld,
Right.
Robin, 1,000 Aces, double run.
I've never played 4 decks, so maybe you're right. But still,
I don't know what pinochle you played with just 2
I used to
decks.
play War.
That's how you play regular Pinockles 2 decks. You can
regular
play 4 decks.
Pinochle is 2 decks.
You can play 4 decks.
And I count every card. So just imagine if I play
You can't
spades.
count
I
every card, Lopez.
Shit.
You bet you can't. You lose track after 2 cards. I don't believe you.
You crazy? Anytime, bro. Bring it. We could stream it.
No, you might beat me in Pinochle. I have no doubt about that. That's actually 4 deck.
Dude, I pulled off a blind 7.
You're gonna lose to Sticks in Tetris, no doubt.
You still have to play before you start betting on cards. You got to get on with Tetris.
Tetris is gonna be a demolishing. Sticks is just gonna destroy.
I love it. I love when the odds are. Never tell me the odds because I love it when they're against me. I love it.
When was the last time you played Tetris?
Me?
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm willing to bet Sticks played last week, just to let you know.
Xbox. I had it on the Xbox, but you know
that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, you like the guy that's coming into the gym going, yeah, man, I used to be a stud player. I sat on the bench on my high school team, and like Sticks is in the streets right now. Sticks is in the street right now. Hey, yeah, he's flipping tires and shit. He's flipping tires and shit. He's doing cross jumping. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. 1 foot, 2 foot, 1 arm push ups.
You never forget how to play it. You play a few hands of dominoes, you remember.
Now it's good.
No, you get rusty, bro.
You get rusty at everything. Going back and playing Star Wars LCG,
That's why I was going to challenge him in it because I think I got a shot. If he's rusty, I see you're exposing my shit. My trick is to learn it while he's rusty. He ain't played for a while. I sneak up and win one on him. You are rusty. You got to get on that Tetris training.
Not really. I was good. You don't lose it, bro. It's like riding a bike, man.
That's what always the dudes that are the worst at it say.
I don't play video games a lot, but I played Tetris a lot when that game first came out.
Fuck yeah.
Breakout.
Over and over.
We used to play it back in the day.
Yeah, for days. I mean, I feel offended when they ask me to play spades because I'm like, okay, fine. I'd rather play pinochle, but okay. I guess I'll downgrade to play spades.
I didn't say that. I did not say that. I didn't say that.
You were thinking it. You were thinking it though.
I like it though.
No. I'm trying to get him going so that's a fair. Yeah.
You gotta practice.
I'm trying to give him. I'm trying to tell. This is why Lopez thinks I'm mean. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just trying to get you motivated, bro. Be the best you.
You're gonna get destroyed. It is gonna
get
be
destroyed.
ugly. It's gonna be like 30.
Dude, if you think Sticks hasn't put in since the moment you said that, if you think Sticks hasn't put in 100-hour playtime already, you're out of it, bro.
And it's funny because I don't even have to, and I'll still destroy him. That's what I like. That's please.
You're gonna get so humiliated.
Dude, I can't even take bets on this. Nobody's gonna bet on you, bro.
I'll destroy human Tetris. I'll destroy fucking Star Wars. What did I name it? Star Wars Specialist in spades.
Joe says he's gonna take you in spades.
None of you know how to play pinochle, so we can't go there. God. But dominoes, anybody. Risk.
Oh, you don't. No. Get out of here.
And don't forget about Scrabble.
Get out of here. You ain't, not today, not tomorrow, not next. Dude, you got to win something first. Win anything. Because you're talking a lot. But, dude, I'm telling you, Sticks, douche. Sticks going like this. He's like, Tetris, bro. Tetris. Yeah. Now he's just slapboxing you with the Tetris. And you're going, hey, man. I was sitting on the bench back in grade school with Tetris on the little gamey thingy, blah. Like, bro, you ain't winning that. You ain't winning that. We want it. Won't. It's not going to be entertaining though. Like I wanted this to be entertaining. Where at least,
whenever, whenever. Look,
no, but that's not. No, you don't understand. This ain't every other channel. Hey, this ain't channels where they get on there and just we're gonna go search the internet and look at stuff on the internet, or we're just gonna try to create some fake drama. We make content here. It is not content watching you never play Tetris and get whooped by sticks 1,000 to none. That ain't content. You gotta train it up.
Bring it. I'm ready.
I get the Rocky montage going out.
And dominoes. Wait, you said you could beat me. What you said you could beat me in Risk or Scrabble anytime.
Come on, bro.
Anytime. I'll give you a hint at a.
Yeah, pride comes before the fall, bro. Pride comes before the fall.
Quad.
No,
there's a word for you for Scrabble. Quad with the Q.
That's here's a word out of the Bible. Pride comes before the fall.
Right.
Check that one out real quick.
Just remember that, guys. And hey, I'll give you how to play with an XI, which is in a Webster's dictionary. There you go. Triple word score. Come on, fellas, man. I mean, I talk a lot of shit and I'm, think I'm funny at times, but I could get down and Scrabble, Risk.
So now he's gone from losing at Tetris, losing at Spades, losing at Dominoes.
I can't wait. I hope.
What's next on the list? Just pray. I just you know me.
Rena-mania.
I just want a challenge. Is all not even just at least something.
Rena Game Wars.
No, you hook it up. You and Sticks. Let's go. All right. So we've got coming up this week. I guess Pete announced that we're going to do Ask Me Anything with me and Pete before TAC. I don't know. So that should be okay. And then that thing's going to work. Don't worry. If you join that, we're going to have you in a different room. It's almost going to be like a Zoom thing. And then we'll leave that and we'll get into the regular TAC show, which we're covering X-Men stuff this week. Also, Dom, you guys got a thing for SNS this week? Or, I mean, MCM?
Yeah, we got the regular show, episode 27, which is dropping on Friday, which crazy, 27 episodes. And it gets better and better because it seems like I keep saying I'm not getting packages, and I keep getting more and more packages, but that's just me.
Your plastic addiction doesn't go anywhere. It's
you know why, man?
That's why we can't talk about plastic on toys because Dom got all the plastic, bro.
I know, that's why there's a shortage.
Crazy. No, but yeah, so 9:00 on Friday, episode 27, me and Jedi.
Okay.
And next Sunday might be recorded. I don't know what the plan is.
Yeah, me and Wade Secret. If we do it live, I'm gonna be sauced. So
Super Bowl.
I'm actually worried. I'm actually kind of hoping that if we're not doing the show on Sunday, that I get hooked up with some overtime at work.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, we'll make it work. You gotta make that money. I'm always about making that money. So let's get you to make some money.
Well, I'm gonna see first because I know it's the Super Bowl. People call out. I'm not really big because my team's not there. I really don't care. I can watch the highlights and all the trailers come on. I
actually think this is gonna be the first good game in a long time, man. So I'm kind of.
I'm not watching. You know what? I really look at the commercials. I'll see them all on YouTube.
Eagles by 5.
Don't care.
No, you just cursed it every time you say football and something. You've been completely wrong, Lopez. Check the tapes. Where are the Bills? Check the tapes.
I am not watching a Super Bowl until the Browns are in it, and so I'm never watching a Super Bowl again.
Yeah,
I'm never watching one either. The Lions ain't never making that motherfucker.
Just never watching it.
I'd never watch it all.
Thank you, Ruben, for reminding me. Oh yeah, Dallas lost.
Oh yeah, Dallas lost. Yeah. All right. Anyways, Lopez is also very bad at picking teams in football. Very bad at it.
I stick with my team. That's it.
But 2 weeks from tonight, we may have a special guest on this show.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's cool.
That's it.
Don't forget, if you want to see more of this great content and more specifically,
I'm handsome. I'm ruggedly handsome.
Go check out SNS last night. They had a great interview.
Tim Seeley.
Yeah, I thought Matt quit.
Matt?
No? Yeah. He's back. Bro. He's always quitting. Who knows? Yeah, okay. I thought he quit again. Who knows? All right. Anyways, but yeah, go check them out over there. See what's going on with that. Make sure that you tune in to all the little shorts we're doing lately. It really makes Pete feel happy when he gets some thumbs up on the shorts. So give him the thumbs up, guys. All right. We'll see y'all. I'm losing it. We'll see y'all later. Have a good night. And where's this extra?
Bye.